All right. We are back with some more Big Spell Mage, one of my favorite decks that I was not expecting to see whatsoever. Battle Rage Warrior. I guess we would lose to Dead Man's Hand shenanigans. Otherwise, we might be good here. Oh my goodness. We might lose to Cthulhu Warrior as well. There is no doubt about that. We, I guess, take the trade? I'm honestly a little unsure. Hey, Elias, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing alright today. I'm doing alright as well. Welcome, Titus. Hope you're also doing well. I guess we can take this trade. There's no need for us to develop the Gluttonous Ooze. This is a really strange start to the game. Yeah, there we go. Acolyte's scary. Oh, well, Doomsayer. This maybe stops our opponent from snowballing. Although maybe they can still just... I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. This is a really strange deck that we're running into. They could be doing Dead Man's Hand Nazoth. I've tried that before. That works out well. What do we want to find? I guess that's a card to play. And we continue to wait, and we have our armor building. And we need to find Medivh, we need to find Frostlich Jaina, and we're not going to bother playing Dragon Caller until after both brawls. Oh, wow. 5, 6, 7. I guess Cthulhu's getting really buffed up here. There's no way we would Blizzard now, right? Whenever this minion takes damage. Okay. So we don't want to have it take too much damage. Interesting. I forgot that if it's when it deals damage. Crazed Worshipper. Very cool card. When I first saw it, I thought it was going to be great. Obviously, turns out it is not. But that's okay. Okay, we get a board clear here. Which is good, but maybe not enough. We still really need Medivh to bait out some... Oh, 5/6 is a card. That's going to be hard for our opponent to deal with, we hope. Whew. Yeah, I thought Crazed Worshipper was really good when we first saw Cthulhu. Obviously, it is not. But that's okay. We could clear the board right now with one spell, but I think that's kind of silly. We could also go Artificer Blizzard. Is that silly? Kind of. It could bait out Brawl. I know we keep worrying about that, but since Dragon Callers are one of our major win conditions, we can attack Ping and kind of go slow, though. Maybe let's do that instead. And do we want to play a Creeper? That's a really bad Brawl for us, then. I think we're okay. Because our Dragon's Fury are both going to be minimum... 6 damage? Ooh, Dead Man's early. Interesting. Well met indeed. Dragon's Fury. It looks like these are both free. Ooh, Pyroblast. Well, that's a little bit of a twist for our opponent. Oh, actually, speaking of twists... I think we should get the deck list back up on the screen. Should we play both? Our opponent has a lot of good cards right now. Let's only do one. Let's only do one and see what happens right now. It's fine. Shield Slam? That's less good, but also it's, you know, they're gonna happen. Firelands, obviously we want to have these while Medivh is going. That's not the best, but we'll go ahead and play out our other 5/5. That kind of stinks, because that means our opponent has at least one more Sleep with the Fishies. These are the remaining Dead Man's Hand cards. Oh, and it was Cthulhu got Dead Man's. Wow. Didn't get hit, that's very interesting. Let's go ahead with this Brawl. with this blizzard. And then go face. I don't know how we win this. Cthulhu is... our opponent drew pretty well. Our opponent's Cthulhu is 14. They have another one in their deck. And then these are the only other cards. One of which we know is actually the coin. Shuffling the coin's always fun. Yeah, they don't want that to go forever, obviously. For obvious reasons. I guess Meteor is a thing. The issue with this is, of course, it takes damage. This also allows our opponent to Demon Caller their Cthulhu to get a third one. That can get pinged down at least. Play other stuff so we can Flame Strike, please. How are we gonna win? I think we should draw after Acolyte. Like, we can just attack Dragon's Fury. Hey, Herbert. How's it going? David, that's not the sort of thing that's gonna make it through the chat filter or that I want here. I'm sorry to let you know. Herbert. Yeah. I totally agree with Elias. When the debate is between Elemental or Secret Mage, I think Secret Mage, yeah. Secret Mage is gonna be a bit stronger right now, the way things are looking. Elementals are definitely, you know, the fun option as they stand right now. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay. We can Medivh. Okay, maybe we have a chance. Yeah, I mean, even... Okay, so Valet, not having the Valet does kind of make the deck a bit weaker, though, Herbert. But I think there's still enough power that the deck is going to be viable after rotation anyways. So... that might be the route to go, if you're free to play. Hey, Remco, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing all right today. Hey, Andrea, how's it going? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day today. The trades are okay. The drawing is less okay. This might, if our opponent doesn't develop anything crazy right now, we could be in business with Medivh and a ping. And Doomsayer's not obviously the best thing. And now we're kind of ready to play a whole bunch of big spells. Canadian joke. Laugh at terrible Canadian joke. Aww. Oh, this is not excellent either. We can't even Meteor this down. Come on, Medivh, dodge a couple more. Oh, there we go. Now we're in business. This is a 15 plus another 1. This is not the best card for us, but, I mean, it's a card, so we'll take it. And maybe we... I mean, if we... I keep thinking about how are we actually going to win. That's fine. That's not the best. I honestly think we Flame Strike here. Is this an Execute? That's very bad, actually. Murloc Warrior quote Temporis. Yeah, I don't know about Temporis. What do we want to do? Honestly, I think we're gonna Flame... Oh, wait. Let's... Ooh. Let's Flame Strike because it's a bigger minion. Ooh, I hear you got a problem. That's 17 damage next turn. That's obviously not lethal. Remco, if I had Temporis, I would play it for fun, but I'm not gonna... I don't have the type of gold to be, or dust to be crafting cards that are quite that fun. Although I did actually see a ridiculous combo with it. With Prophet Velen and... There's some new card in Kobolds and Catacombs that I don't even know what it's called. I don't think anyone... I don't remember it at all during the releases. But it copies one of your minions and it costs 3 mana. So you play a Velen, then you copy it, and then you take your second turn, and then you can just do insane amounts of damage. Which is pretty cool. I think we're going to go in here and try and win the old-fashioned way. by hitting our opponent with very, very large minions. And I think Deathwing is probably pretty good. Hey, that's not enough. Now a Brawl? If it is top deck Brawl, then we just Dragon Caller right away, right? And what else would we do? Disciple into another Execute. Oh, the Execute would kind of stink, huh? Execute does kind of stink. We can gain armor, I guess. No, I think we have to go Dragon Caller. Yep. This is going to be our winning. This is our win condition here. Because if our opponent has the Brawl, sure, we're going to lose, but I think we lose anyways because eventually our opponent chips us down. If that's a Brawl, then we're really in trouble. If they were holding the Brawl this whole time at the beginning of the turn, I mean, we were doomed no matter what. Yeah, that kind of stinks. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. I think we get a 5-5 out of this, right? Ooh. Not bad. I guess we gotta go for... Ooh. We gotta go Frost Lich right now. Go Dragon Crawler into Brawl. I mean, we kind of expected there was gonna be a Brawl. But at the same time, you know, there's not much we could really do about it. And I don't think our opponent's Cthulhu is quite big enough to OTK us right now, which is really good news. I finally got to rank 10. Yeah, no, we got rank 10 yesterday. Actually, I think that was the video from today as well. Ooh, take that freeze. That's really good for us. Why would they do that? Oh, they want to get rid of the... Interesting choice from our opponent. We want that. Thank you. And we want a big minion. I guess Arcane Tyrant. But we're not going to cast spells to discount them. So we'll just say go. Yeah, that's a lot of armor, but I don't think that's going to be the issue. I think having infinite... I think having... Ooh, how can we do math right now? 2 plus 4... No, 2 plus 3 is 5. And then we ping down our opponent. That's pretty nice. Should we just take the armor now? I think we should, because what better time than now? We'll do this. 2 plus a 3 plus going face plus a water Ellie. And now the question is, do we need to play into another Brawl? No, not yet. Hey, Robin. How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. 2 plus 3 is 5. Minus 1, that's 4. Saxo, aren't you, Uh-oh. Oh, no, the end is coming. Oh, no. Saxo, don't you mean 2 plus 2 is 4? Minus 1, that's 3? Although I do appreciate... Oh, boy, we are gonna lose. We have a bunch of dead cards in our hand right now. Although I do appreciate the reference. That's a bit of damage right now. Gain 5 armor. Summon a 5/5. Hey, by summon 5/5, I think you mean... Summon me. A water elemental. Out-memed, I guess. Yeah, it's funny. I'm disappointed. Thought you were the handsome one. Yeah, no, Remco has mentioned in the past where that is a Dutch celebrity in his picture. Oh, Doomcaller. Extra Doomcallers. Excellent. I think that is exactly what we wanted, was more Doomcallers. I don't know how we can even possibly win here. But I feel like this is going to be Wait, what happened there? And we lost? Yeah, no, I definitely think we lost here. There's no doubt about that. He attacked into it, so it's frozen next turn. Oh, we're one off from being able to, Oh, I got out memed by Dead Man's Hand Cthulhu. Yeah, I mean, this deck is, Oh, Silence. Yeah, I'm not sure that Dead Man's Hand Cthulhu Warrior is supposed to be necessarily very strong, but every once in a while, these fun, silly decks work out, and that's fine. I've tried this deck out as well, actually. What's going on? Shield Slam. Okay, we can go ahead and concede. There's not much more to be gained from this game, to be honest. And that's a big old loss. That is unfortunately a loss. It's funny though sometimes where it's like, I'll lose to a deck like that, and then if I beat a deck like that, then people are just like, oh well, whatever, you're supposed to. It's kind of interesting sometimes how that works. You can't be prepared for Dead Man's Hand. I think we've seen how powerful it can really be, though. I think there's no shame in losing to it, to be honest. No, Herbert, he did. He Dead Man's Hand and Cthulhu Warrior. And had Doomcaller. Like, that deck had everything. That deck had everything going for it, I think. I also didn't really think this card was going to be that strong, because I never even thought of just like a big spell. I never thought of the synergy that we could have with Dragoncaller and like Dragon's Fury. So much dragon going on. And our hunter friend here, I think we can relatively easily Doomsayer on turn 2. Oh, and actually Eater of Secrets could be a little bit wicked right now. I know people are often telling me to remove Eater of Secrets from this deck because we don't need that sort of tech in this meta right now, but I feel like with so many secret, not only hunters, but then also, ooh, actually, should we even bother with Eater of Secrets right now? No, I'll wait. Not Eater of Secrets, I meant Doomsayer. Yeah, I mean, right now, the tech is going to work out. Between this and Secret Mage, I feel like, or even like, what's that one mage I hate playing against? Quest Mage? Eater of Secrets can be very, very powerful. So I really don't mind having it. And I feel like this deck has enough control to afford to have effectively one simple tech card. Gluttonous Ooze? Let's go with the Tar Creeper and see what happens. Not Snipe, so that's interesting. And then we'll see what our opponent does here. We will eventually gain a billion armor, and then we will... If our opponent can waste their first one, then their first weapon, then we obviously get their second one with Gluttonous Ooze. Or we can even save this for the Legendary. Although the Legendary Battle Cry is a lot worse than the actual stat line of it. Do I like the new All-Spell Hunter? Robin, I've played it a bunch, and honestly, I was so unconvinced of it when I went into it, and I was very, very surprised. I think I have like barely a positive win rate with it. I didn't play it that much, to be honest with you. I've played something like 10 to 15 games with it, so I don't even know that I can have a fair, assessment of what it can do. But I think it's interesting. I think it's pretty cool. That's not obviously, and that's the sort of deep insight that I'm sure that's a deep insight that everyone comes here for. I like the deck. I've seen it perform very well. I haven't played it enough, only because I'm unconvinced of it. And it's almost a deck style that I'm not a huge... Like, I feel like until you get Rexar, you're very much dedicated to going very, very aggressively. Which is never really my play style, to be honest. I always gravitate toward these control-y, mid-range style of decks. That's fine. Now we're looking at a good Eater of Secrets. Now this is a much better Eater of Secrets in my opinion. especially when our opponent just played a deadly shot. So it's less likely they'll be able to remove a bigger minion like this. Robin, you're saying before it came out. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think of it. I didn't do like any serious like assessment of the deck or anything like that, or of the you know, yeah, of the deck at all. So I was very surprised to see it be so strong. But I mean, it seems like it's still hanging out. Like it's still very powerful right now. We'll attack. If it ends up being freezing, that's fine, because that just means we have another. We get another one, and we'll ping this down in case our opponent doesn't want to attack next time. We don't call Quest Mage anymore. It can tell you one. Oh yeah, Herbert. Yeah. You're totally right, Herbert. There is the non-quest OTK Exodia Mage. You're completely right. But I think Quest Mage we've still seen that around. So I think it's fair to like, yeah, to still be teching for that as much as we can tech for the OTK one. Is Exodia Elemental Mage a thing? It could be, but I feel like the Elemental package in Mage gets a little clunky and very specific to that it might be. Although, no, the combo does come off of the new 5 mana or 4 mana Mage Elemental, right? So it can work, I guess. There's a lot going on right now. I need to think about this turn a little. If this is Cat Trick, we would be in bad shape. What if we just get rid of this? And just play a 4-4. No, wait, why wouldn't we play a 5-5 is my question. We want to get that tempo later? Yeah, we're going to save it. We'll just play the Arcane Tyrant. If it gets hit with a snipe, it gets hit with a snipe. You saw Highlander Elemental Mage. Interesting. Hey, Crusher. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out here. Hope you're having a good day. A Highlander Elemental Mage? I've done, like, the Reno Mage in Wild. I did that last season with, you know, Frostlich Jaina. I don't know that I've done it. I don't think I've done it in Standard. That's a really, really interesting... It is a very interesting... Uh-oh. We're not finding our armor this game now, are we? Oh, brutal. Another freezing. Interesting. It gets discounted. It gets... So, even though this has its cost increased, it goes back to 0. You can do this, we can do this. We can do that attack. We are going to lose in a few turns, though, to direct damage at the very least. Okay, let's squelch our opponent right now. We don't want to deal with that. Uh-oh. Not Huffer. Always Huffer. Is that a loss now? No, we can make a comeback. No, we can't. We literally can't make a comeback. We should have taken that armor value when we had the chance. I got greedy. We can do this. Watch this. We'll get healing or... No, we need exactly healing somehow. Hey. I guess that is healing. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. Oh well. I think we win. I think we are favored in that matchup, and we probably should win it more often than we lose it, but sometimes these things happen. Remco, should I tell you a few more puns? Of course you should tell us puns. You know we always love puns. Whether they're Hearthstone related or not. Uh-oh. And now we're coming into the Priest, which is unfortunate because I feel like those first couple matches were the ones we should have been winning. And now we're getting matched up here. We'll get rid of the ooze. Now we're getting matched up with an opponent where we're not going to do as well. Uh-oh. And here we find our tech card in a very bad situation. Where we really don't want Eater of Secrets against Priest. You found the deck list, Herbert? Oh, cool. Am I from Saskatchewan? I am not. Hey, Kenny, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. This could be very scary. There's a lot of priests that are actually scary right now. I think we would do the best against Satellite Priest. That's a deck we played yesterday and played against a lot yesterday as well. Ooh, thank you very much for that deck list, Herbert. Let's see if I can actually get that to work. You just wanted to hear me pronounce that? Yeah, that's that's funny. Yeah, Saskatchewan is being able to pronounce a word like that is bred into me from a very young age. Ooh, Shadow Visions time. Let's go. Ooh, Potion of Madness is bad. I would say normally that Big Priest would be a problem, except for the fact that we have our Meteor, so we could be okay. And then do we just Eater of Secrets? I think we do. We'll just tempo it out. There is no reason not to just tempo these things out, I think. We can't get hit with Dragonfire yet. Okay. That's one reason not to tempo them out. So we're probably going against Big Priest then. And if that's the case, do we want Corridor Creeper out? I think we do. I think we want to continue to apply pressure here. If this is Big Priest, Shadow Vision, Shadow Word, Horror, I feel like are basically going to be some of the staples of what we... Oh my goodness. Our opponent's going to get a minion that we literally can't deal with. Our opponent's going to Shadow Essence Blood of the Ancient One into the Ancient One. Oh boy. And yes, Kenny, I am Canadian. 15 is not enough, but it's not enough for... Like, this becomes a 30-30 anyways, so I don't know that we even care. I think maybe we just play it. And then the thing that we need is actually Blizzards to be able to stall the 30-30. And we want to get our Frostlich Jaina out ASAP. Hey Vito, welcome back. Hope you're doing all right, having a good day. Oh, Kenny, you're Canadian too. That's awesome. Our opponent's probably pretty close to being able to... Oh, that's an unfortunate one. Maybe we just trade and then play Doomsayer. Trade Doomsayer, that's our, and then our turn 8 we can coin out Frostlich onto an empty board. I think that's going to be a reasonable play. And a little ping to the face just to let our opponent know we're still here. You're the odd one out, Andrea? I don't know. Don't have to be. Oh, Kenny, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate that. Uh-oh. What's our opponent doing? Do they have another one right now? But even then... Oh boy. Okay, so there's a good chance we lose. But our saving grace is the fact that we are Frostlich Jaina'd up. Oh, Romanian, awesome. Brazilian, Norway. Oh, lots of people here. Crusher's Portuguese, that's amazing. Attack and then play. Play another ancient one. Here we go. We really need to find our freeze right now. We need a couple blizzards. Oh, wow, we are in so much trouble. Flame Strike is a card. Okay, we got a bunch of draw for next turn. Hungary, Finland. This is a international cornucopia right now. Yeah, so that's a lot of damage our opponent just did to our face there. I guess it's a lot. Arcane Tyrant doesn't help us. We still need Blizzard. Meteor also does not save us. This is at least something right now. Just a few damage off, I think, from clearing. Yeah, this is not at all what we had in mind. Oh, boy. Death is bad for your health? Yeah, basically. Basically it is, yeah. I agree with that. Am I only fighting against memes today? It feels like that. And we're getting crushed by them. I think, yeah, I mean, the deck that we're playing is very, very good against aggro. But if everyone's going to bring out silly, janky stuff, I think we do a lot less well against that. Which is okay. I think if we were playing Highlander... If we were playing Highlander Priest, we probably do better against some of these decks, but we'll get there later on. Counter memes with memes. Yeah, sometimes that is the way to do it, right? You just need to meme it up. Although I was really hoping to do Dragon Highlander Priest later, just because I love the Dragon package in Priest right now. Obviously not as much as I like the Blackrock Mountain one, but still kind of fun. And I haven't done Highlander Priest at all this month, and we're on the 19th. Ooh.
Happy Feast of Winter Vale.
Happy Feast of Winter Vale indeed. I'm expecting an aggressive deck. Dragon Highlander sounds great. Yeah, it's an interesting one. There's no doubt about it. I really enjoy it. Jades. Do we just lose to Jades? Maybe we do just lose to Jades. We'll draw that and be happy. You have the no hunter, the no creature, no minion hunter going right now, Kenny? The spell hunter, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a nice strong deck. Oh, Jade Idol shuffle right away. Wow, that's interesting. Tar Creeper, no punish for swipe, although it looks like our opponent is setting up. It definitely looks like our opponent's setting up for a big ultimate infestation in a turn or two. Oh, hey Danny, welcome. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Okay, this is going to be harder for us to get through than our opponent, and they don't really care about getting through it. I think we'll play Eater of Secrets, this amazing tech card that we have. Am I excited in the few months, the new standard that Jade will be gone? You know what? I think the whole gadget stand is going to go. That's going to be a really big shakeup, which is going to be very cool. Because right now a lot of Jade decks are kind of oppressed by... A lot of control decks, I should say, are oppressed by the Jades, right? So with them rotating, it's going to be interesting. And then the whole control combo of the Raza Priest is also going to be gone. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how things kind of shake down there. We'll have Recruit and Aggro, but you know what? If we do, I think decks like this can do well then. Because, you know, we generally, aside from, you know, ignoring the past few games, I think we do reasonably well against the more aggressive ones. We're going to do this and then go face. Obviously, getting hit with Ultimate Infestation would stink. Oh, you think the big decks will be gone? Like, Big Priest will probably struggle. Ultimate Infestation really hurts. What do I think of big spell mage archetype in the current meta? I think if we are running into a lot of aggro, this deck does very, very well. If we run into a lot of control decks, we're going to struggle and have a lot lower win rate. If we run into memes, apparently we also lose. Or that's probably, although to be honest with you, a lot of that's probably on me as much as anything else. So maybe, again, maybe not the most fair representation. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Opponents shuffled and found both of their Jade Idols with Fandral right away. Okay, this is probably just a loss, right? Oh, wow, with a swipe. We could heal up for 1,000,000, but I don't think that's good enough. I think we need the board clear, but then what do we do afterwards? 6 clears the board very nicely. Then we can just play Acolyte. So that's going to be pretty good. What does this do? Okay, that's pretty good. You always love control decks, and Jade Druid came along. Yeah, Jade Druid really put a stop in a lot of the control decks. That is for sure. Un'Goro was an amazing expansion. There's no doubt about it. Un'Goro was super, super fun. We can actually do some pretty good things right now. Let's get a little bit of... Oh, wait, how many cards do we have? Let's draw first. Let's do... Oh. No, I like this. We'll gain just a little bit of armor. We'll get rid of this one. Oh. That's reasonable. And we can get another draw here. Okay, that's another way that we can win. We haven't played a lot of spells, but I think we're going to in the coming turns. Yeah, memes are destroying me. There's no doubt about that. I need a 6 mana 4/6. You cast one spell. Yeah, you know what? That is one card that we probably could fit in here. That is definitely one card we could fit in here. But right now, I think, you know, what we're doing here is reasonable. Wow, our opponent's also kind of extended into an amazing turn for us. So we're going to say thank you. And then go face. And hope this is enough. Obviously, we can get hit with a pretty hard swipe, and our opponent could flood the board again reasonably well. But we can take down big... We can take down some big minions. Last Spreading Plague, that's going to be okay, I think. We can Flame Strike it and ping through. Maybe we shouldn't do that, actually. 7/7's kind of scary. More draw is kind of scary. What do we want right now? Having Frostlich Jaina up would have been really, really good at some point. Gluttonous Ooze. Un'Goro was fun. Yeah, Un'Goro was a great meta. Honestly, right now I agree. Right now this meta does look... This meta does look very, very fun. The way that things are kind of shaping up right now. Our Medivh didn't put as much pressure as I would have hoped. We are missing one spell power right now to get Flame Strike through here. But maybe that's okay.
I wonder.
We can gain a bunch more armor. The armor absolutely matters 0% right now. Let's get our draw. We should have drawn first. Pyroblast is going to be our win condition here. There's no doubt about it. We are going to definitely play a 5/5. We'll play into swipe a little, I guess, and then we'll go face. Pyroblast, I guess, is how we win. Yeah, Thalnos there would have been amazing. There's no doubt about it. It's better with 10 decks in the meta. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Corridor Creeper is one of those cards right now that's fitting into every deck. So that's kind of, you know... Yeah, it's a little bit tough. The fact that Corridor Creeper just kind of fits everywhere. But it's kind of the same way that Patches and the Pirate... Uh-oh, this actually does hurt right now. The way that Patches and the Pirate package basically fit everywhere. It's kind of the same thing with... It's kind of the same thing with the way that Corridor Creeper does, and the way that Dragon Scalebane basically fits into any mid-range tempo deck. Yeah, a few turns here, I think the spell power would have been amazingly good. Uh-oh.
Death is eternal.
That doesn't really help our opponent's trades, because they still have to trade off the big ones anyways. Oh, that's not the best one. That you don't have to attack that, man. That doesn't help you. Interesting. We can do things right now. I think we're going to do that, because that's a really good turn, and we gain even more armor. We got a lot of armor here, but it's really... Oh, Cube. You're not helping out as much as we would have hoped, friend.
No witnesses.
Now we're really weak to swipe, but we are through our opponent's taunts. So if they can't do... If they're not able to do a whole bunch... that's a really good swipe for our opponent. Golems are a girl's best friend. Well, I keep hearing that. I don't know. We could Dragon Caller. 3 of them get traded off. I don't think that's good enough. Legendary weapons have been underwhelming so far.
I wonder.
Yeah, kind of. Legendary weapons, I mean, they're really, really cool. But yeah, I agree. They haven't been exactly as powerful, I think, as they would have wanted them to have been. I agree with that. We need to board flood before we completely get run over. And I feel like every turn our opponent's just going to get bigger and bigger. So maybe we do it now. Have we played enough spells? One Dragon's Fury.
It's out on me.
Couple Flame Strikes. One Meteor. It's enough armor for us, I guess. This is going to force our opponent to kind of stall out. No, but this was bad because now they have time to build up even more Jades. Oh, and they shuffle. Please, no more Jades. Shuffle again. Are you seriously shuffling more? Unless they have... Oh, I was going to say, well, that's a good way. That is definitely a good way to overwhelm the board with Jades. Meteor can do Meteor things, but we're going to lose if we don't do board flood things. So obviously they get 4 trades off here. But then we'll kind of see. We shall see how this goes. This is only 15. That's only 25. This is looking like a huge loss. Do we have any more spells? We could Blizzard to stall for 1 turn. I actually don't hate this idea. This lets us stall for 1 turn. If we can get our opponent below 10, so this is 10, 15, 16, 17. This is then 27, which obviously we're not setting up lethal for this turn. Wrath is gonna hurt. We can then Meteor things out of our way. Oh, that's really nice placement for us. Corridor Creeper. I mean, these have to go face. And we are coming up short. We needed another Blizzard late game to stall. Hey, Semmel, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. People are talking about cube lock. I only own 1 cube, is the issue. Trade. That's a loss. If we've been able to save one of our other Blizzards, we could have been able to find a lethal there. Wow, we are getting crushed. Craft them cubes. Yeah, Semmel, welcome back, welcome back. I still want to play more of this deck. I know we're not doing well with it, but I think it performs well if we run into aggro. We only had 1 really aggressive matchup, and I don't think, you know, sample size of 1 is really fair. Craft them cubes, Minecraft it up. Yeah, it is a strong deck. There's no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it.
You asked for it.
We can keep both Acolytes. If we're playing against a very aggressive Paladin, we can toss those Acolytes out early with a coin, just in order to get more draw. Now that we have Doomsayer, we can keep the coin for Frostlich Jaina value to win the late game. Lots and lots of different things we can do here. That's a scary one. My favorite class and favorite deck archetype? I think... Here's the thing, I always really enjoyed Mage, but I feel like I struggle more with Mage. I feel like there's a lot more room for me to make misplays. And I really, really enjoy Priest. And, hey, yours is Priest in Control? With the Dragon Priest? You know what? I think that's very, very similar to what I've really been enjoying for a long time now in Hearthstone. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I like the control package that Priest has. They can do pretty fun things. And recently, they've been able to gain some of that sort of more mid-range style of gameplay, which I think is very, very cool. And yeah, I think it's really, really fun the way it can play. Now that it's moved away from the vanilla Hearthstone, where it was like basically pure control, and then you drop Ysera at the end and hope to win. which is a viable game plan, and I still think, you know, Ysera fits into my control Dragon Priest because it's still really, really strong. But ooh, our opponent's probably struggling with how they're gonna get around our Acolyte. Ooh, 2 draws. Uh-oh, 1 draw. Give your minions +1 attack. Ooh, that's a pretty big Blessed Maul, there's no doubt about it. Ysera died in WoW? Hey, spoilers on that. Come on. The question is, do we want a Doomsayer now? And I'm going to say no because we do have the Blizzard. We can Blizzard. Doomsayer is going to be a lot more effective for us. And yes, Ysera did. Ysera did have to say goodnight. I mean, this is a bit of damage to face, and I think I'm totally comfortable Dragon's Fury right now. And the issue is, of course, our opponent's going to refill their hand probably twice. Oh, now we are definitely going to go ahead and board clear. Basically without thinking. This is an instant board clear for us. No, I'm joking. That's fine. I did actually know that, Robin. This matchup, I think, is one of the ones that our deck is really targeting. We have lots of great early game things that we can do. Do we want a Meteor? Do we want a Meteor Blessing of Kings? Not really. Do we want to Doomsayer this? That's the question. And I would argue no. I would argue we should just draw a little bit more. Flame Strike's really, really good card. I don't know if you've ever heard of Mage in Hearthstone before, but Flame Strike is a really, really good card that they have. And the thing is, we're able to ping... Oh, never mind. Well, never mind. I'm assuming our opponent is basically just waiting until... Oh! Ooh. Vicious. That's okay, though. I don't actually mind. I mean, it's obviously not good, but it's fine. Arcane Tyrant's actually really, really good here. Yeah, spoiler. That's not a spoiler. We all know that. This is also good because this is an elemental. There's that Divine Favor. The first Divine Favor. So this is fine, so we can coin out Frost Lich and get our healing going, along with the 5 armor. So we'll be able to heal 9 next turn, which is going to be really, really good. Although, to be honest, we can just, like, Blizzard or Flame Strike again and be very happy with our day. But I like the idea of Frost Lich, Jaina, just because... Oh, okay, never mind. We're going to play Blizzard now. We don't want to deal with, like, a massive, massive board. Or do we? Oh yeah, now we just do it this way. And we'll take the most armor that we can. And then we're kind of good. Yeah, Herbert, this is exactly what this deck is built for. This deck is built to beat Aggro Paladin, which is pretty popular still. And it's built to... Oh. Oh, no. Dodge, dodge, dodge one more time, please. What the heck? I thought we were friends here. Blessing of Kings? Wow, that's really big, minion. That's not at all what I was hoping for. We have a bunch of options. Frostlich Jaina heals 9 again. The issue is this Arcane Tyrant doesn't deal with anything. Yeah, we completely got sniped by Knife Juggler. If we didn't get Knife Juggle, I would have Frostlich Jaina without hesitation. Hold on, this goes up to... We're at 14. 14 plus 5 is 19, plus another 4. I think we should just do this. This is fine. Because this is an elemental, which gets lifesteal now. So... I mean, maybe Paladin has enough burst to go through 23 damage when there's 11 on board, but I really, really doubt it when both Blessing of Kings have already been played. And now we're going to be able to just really, really control and really start healing. When this sort of aggro Paladin deck doesn't have a lot of, like, Equality Consecrate style things. So I think we should be okay here. And then, yeah, we get healed up almost all the way, which is really good. I mean, we were over 30 there, which is pretty nice. And if we top deck another Arcane, then we can just win. Okay, so we actually have a debate of, do we want a Blizzard now? No, it's not a debate. I always want to... Yeah, let's draw some spells. Let's do this. And then let's get rid of that card. And then we'll play another one, and then we'll say go. So the idea here is we can stall out our spells. Because we always want every single turn, we want Water Elementals. Basically is how we're going to win now. And this now puts us back into range for Flame Strike and another Water Elemental, along with clearing whatever the heck it is that gets pulled. Even these Divine Shields, they're fine. We can get rid of them as well. Now the thing is, we will eventually run out of AoE. As shocking as this may sound, we do actually run out of AoE eventually, but I think that's such a far way away that I'm really not bothered. And we'll do this, and we take that attack, and then we freeze our opponent's face. The reason why I didn't use the Flame Strike there, I wanted to use the Blizzard to set up Flame Strike for next turn, because it worked perfectly with the health on the... What is the card called? Sunkeeper Tarim. So Sunkeeper Tarim went from 7 down to 5. But in that turn with the Blizzard, we were able to make a Water Ellie. That we knew that because the Tarim was frozen, we would then next turn be able to Flame Strike and make another Water Elemental. Which at this point in the game, all we wanted was more Water Elementals, because that's extra healing and then extra freeze every single turn. At least that's the way I was thinking through it. It might not have been the best, but that was kind of the way I was thinking of controlling there. All right, finally. I can't believe that's finally that's the first win of the day. That's crazy. We've gotten destroyed with this deck so far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Warlock is a big uh-oh. Do I like bigs? I don't know what that is. Herbert, I don't know what that means. I like memes. I'm a huge fan of memes. I'm a big fan of big memes. So, maybe? To answer your question, maybe?
Side effects.
Hey, look at that. That's a nice Mistress of Mixtures. This is not a great opening hand. My win rate right now, ooh, actually, it's below 50. I'm at 47%. Wow, that's really, really bad. Yeah, we're at 47% win rate. Oh, I've never played GTA San Andreas, sorry. We can go ahead and ping here. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I never played GTA San Andreas, sorry. Yeah, the win rate with this deck right now is actually very, very poor. Wow, that's a lot of side effects.
Trust me.
Vito, I can see my win rate because I have deck tracker up right now when I play. That's the you know how I have the image from my deck list? That's it's an exported screenshot of that deck list, of the deck list that Hearthstone deck tracker shows. I don't know if there's another way. This is obviously not excellent for us. We'll just go ahead and play that amazingly teched-in Eater of Secrets to beat all of these Warlocks. Oh, use Overwolf? Nice. Hey, Tanner, no problem. No problem. Hope you're having a good time here. Our opponent gains a bunch of health, but then so do we. How do we do this? I guess we just attack and then wait. Who do we want to ping here? It doesn't really. We'll ping this one, though. Just in case that this somehow gets removed, we can go in. Oh, nice. It helps you with arena draft. Nice, nice, nice. I think if I ever do get back to playing arena with any sort of regularity, I definitely need some sort of drafting tool. That is for sure to help out. Big AoE right now, Hellfire. Hey, we called it. We definitely need to get our Frostlich Jaina out here again. Surprise, surprise, we want Frostlich Jaina out as early as we can. That's 9 cards. Do we play a horrible Tyrant? No, no, no. We can tempo that out next turn. Vito, you're saying you made a mid-range Hunter and you're ranking quite good? That's, you know what? I have heard that there have been some really good mid-range Hunters that have actually been really working very well. Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see that that deck is still... You know what? Let's go ahead. And what is this? Oh, okay. So there's a good chance we get hit with Twisting Nether right now, but if we don't, we're really in business. That's an amazing draw. I didn't know this was a new card. Twisting Nether. Kind of scary, especially if our opponent gets a 5/7. And we take a whole bunch of damage. And the scariest thing is probably going to be Cube, obviously. Cube will almost certainly be able to beat us here, which is going to be a problem. You know, losing is going to be a problem. Surprise, surprise. But we do have some ways to be able to punch through here and get some armor back up, which is also nice. Because armor is needed in order to beat things. Uh-oh. Do we just lose? No, no, no. They can't double cube. We could take another 10 damage this turn. I guess we would... Ooh, gross. So we obviously need to pop this now, because otherwise it's going to be at least 10 damage if there isn't going to be a second Carnivorous Cube, like hitting this one, and then there's this whole chain reaction of shenanigans we don't want to deal with. I'm really tempted to Arcane Artificer and gain 12 armor, and then We meteor the cube, and then we freeze one of the 5/7s. And the thing is, we can't just freeze the cube, because the cube doesn't matter at all anyways. Thank you. Like, the cube at all, like, doesn't matter at all, because it just gets destroyed, and then the chargers come out, so we can't just freeze the cube hoping to be okay. Now, obviously, more cubes will be a problem, but we'll deal with that when we get there. And we're back up to over 30, which is pretty nice. 33 health is a relatively safe... Uh-oh. That's an interesting choice. No, no, no. Okay. We need to find our other Dragon Fury right now. Top deck Dragon Fury. Oh boy. That looks like a big ol' loss, everyone. Although we can only take 10. We're taking 10 max. We say that like it's a good thing. This could clear the board. We could still hit Flame Strike or Firelands. I like the idea of freezing everything and then playing Doomsayer. It just lets us stall out for one more turn and get us closer to being able to pop this and then board clear. And then it makes sure that none of these come face. Obviously, I don't think there's any other big death rattles that we have to worry about with this deck, right? In my mind, there aren't. And we're going to ping this one down. And then we'll say go. So obviously, Warlock is going to have a whole ton of removal. I'm not expecting these to trigger, don't get me wrong. But at the very least, we should... I mean, if this does pop, then we have a much easier time Dragon's Furying our opponent's board down. Especially if we top deck the other Dragon's Fury, to make sure that it's at least 6 damage coming out. Interesting. Oh, then the Spellstone? Spellstone's enough to do this now? Yeah. That's too bad. We were close. I'm trying to think if Meteor's better in any shape, way, or form. I don't think so. I'm also trying to think if it's reasonable to not take... I think we need to take this ping now. Even though our... Oh, shoot. If only there was a way to pop this. Even though our Water Elemental may also die, I think this is going to be better. Because with this way we'll have a Water Elemental, and then we can play Tar Creeper afterwards, which will give us more healing. So, Water Ellie first. Then potentially kill our own Water Ellie. Then we play our Tar Creeper, and we say go. Because, I mean, if we didn't do that, there was no chance we were getting a Water Elemental. So, I feel like that's the better play. And this isn't going to matter in the long run anyways, because... Just because. And depending how they attack right now, we might be able to Meteor. And, okay. Scary, scary stuff. What do we need right now? Blizzard would be kind of fun. Hey, Familiar could get us a Blizzard. Could get us a Flame Strike. Could get us all sorts of fun things, everyone. Hey, that's a Flame Strike. Let's do Meteor. Meteor actually removes something, right? Let's remove this. It's a lot of damage. 4, and then we'll do this. So that next turn we can Flame Strike. Oh, brutal. I didn't know there was another. I thought they were both already pulled. 5, 10, 13. I have a feeling like we're not going to have enough damage to get through this one. Or enough healing either. There's only so much more direct damage our opponent can do, though, right? Yeah, that's too bad. That's still lethal on board. What did we need there? I'm trying to think. We needed a polymorph is what we needed. We have talked about changing Eater of Secrets for polymorph.
This one will prove very useful.
Wow. Kind of strong. Kind of a strong opponent there. Now wasn't that. Okay. We're going to play until the next loss of this deck, and then we'll change up decks. Because there's only so many. Apparently, if you know, if the meta right now is not super fast, then there's no reason for us to be playing this. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but not if we are losing every single game this way. Okay. Oh boy, Cube Warlock. It is very powerful. It is super, super powerful. There's no denying that.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
You asked for it.
We will keep Doomsayer. Oh, maybe we keep Corridor Creeper. No. No, no, no. You gotta take off, Robin? Okay. Take care. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Not sure when I'll be back, so I'll say happy holidays as well. Hoping I'll be back later this week at some point. Whether it's here or Twitch, I'm not sure.
Happy Feast of Winter Veil.
And if this is Pirate Warrior, I think we're going to be a lot happier. One of the few times we're actually happy to see some pirates around. Not that we're ever necessarily super happy with them, but... this is okay armoring. Maybe we lose again to Dead Man's Cthulhu. Let's find out what our opponent has. Shield block tells us nothing. Probably not pirates though, which is not the best for us. If it's just big recruit warrior, that could be fun. Not necessarily good or bad any other way, but... Doomsayer, Doomsayer. We don't want this to be triple, so we'll just do it this way. Unfortunately, we don't have any Frostbolts in this deck. So unfortunately, we're kind of stuck with this play, I think. Ravaging Ghoul is pretty bad for us. We'll hang on to that coin as long as we can. And let's keep track of spells. We need to play 6 spells, and then we can Dragon Caller Alana right into our opponent's Brawl. That'll be a pretty good turn, I think. Turn 6, if it is Recruit Warrior, turn 6 is when they really start becoming active. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Getting a couple extra points of damage in. So, do we want to Doomsayer into turn 6? I think we do. And the reason being is that we have the coin and Medivh, so we can get Medivh out 1 turn early. And then start going absolutely crazy with our Medivhs. We're going to draw up to 9 right now. 6 to 7. I think we can do this one more time. And I know this looks like a ridiculous... Oh, maybe this is ridiculous. Well, we can't play Acolyte, and I'm not going to burn my spells, so... This is the play right now. We really know nothing about our opponent. Acolyte of Pain, Fiery War Axe, Ravaging Ghoul, Shield Block. I mean... Doesn't really tell us much other than the fact that we're probably going to get our Medivh shield slammed right away. Which will stink. But if we can get these weapon activations to go, then we're good. We got our Firelands, we got some Flame Strikes, Meteor if our opponent recruits something gigantic. So, we can be good here. We can be good. Actually, it's kind of interesting now. I'm just thinking about the way that Dragon Caller Alana's been working. It's a 9 mana, summon 5/5s for each... minion, or for each spell 5 or more. I wonder if they would ever print. Whoa. That's really interesting. You think it's you think it's big? It might be.
This dungeon reeks of magic.
Oh, this dungeon does reek of magic. Okay, let's do this. Our minions cost 3 more, but this gets reduced to 0, so that's a good interaction here. Hey Nikita, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Dealing 1 everywhere. Taking a bit of face damage. I'm okay with that. Shield block it up. I'm also okay with that. I really want our opponent to play something small right now, but they're not going to. We can do this and go and continue to apply a little bit of pressure. Just hit rank 15 with Spell Hunter. Congratulations, Saxo. That's good work. It really does feel so good now with the rank floors to be able to, when you hit them, it feels so, so good. I know like yesterday there was so much stress of me trying to make it to rank 10, and now that I'm here, just like, we're fine. Everything is okay. Why does that get to proc twice? That's strange to me. Okay, let's think about this turn right now, friends. I think we can do this. This isn't that hard, right? We're good at math. At least some of us are. We can probably Flame Strike Ping. This is 4 plus 7. Uh-oh.
I wonder.
4 plus 7 is only 11. Ooh, we're in trouble here, friends. That means we can't get rid of Ysera. And the Sleepy Dragon. What if we Meteor here? The 1/5 triggers your end twice? Yeah, but like... Oh, this is a battle cry. Never mind, they were already out. Never mind, I understand. Oh, I don't even know how I'm going to do this right now. I think we have to Flame Strike and just deal with the fact that we're not removing all of our opponent's minions. Another Lynessa? Okay, so our opponent's getting double Ysera action. And we can live with that. I don't think they're going to burst us down. Oh, you also have it in your big druid? That's pretty cool. It is a very cool concept. So our opponent can't do any AoEs because everyone's at 1 health. Look at all these massive minions all at 1 health. That's pretty funny, actually. And once we get rid of Venture Co, we can start playing cards again. With this, I mean, this is our opponent's really big, one of their really big win conditions, right? Like Master Oakheart pulled that huge board. And then we were able to kind of shut it down. Not really, not fully. But the issue is, I mean... Oh, that's a bit of damage face, but we don't really care about a bit of damage. Hey, Simon, how's it going? Yeah, this big mage has not been going well for us against a lot of these really controlling decks. I think this one we have more... We have more of a chance against. But I'm still not feeling really excellent about, really feeling excellent about our deck when it goes up, when we go up against aggro. Or, control, I should say. Aggro, I love. And our opponent, bring it on. That's a double bring it on. That's double Ysera cards. Wow, that's so strong. That is really strong. Let's get some familiars. Thin out our deck, find out what else we're dealing with. And it is Dead Man's Hand. Terrifying. Dragon's Fury. I mean, we're expecting to get brawled then, so we don't want that. And we'll hang on to the Artificer. I don't know that we're... Oh... We're never going to be able to bait out a brawl at this point now anymore. Which is really big issue because we really need the brawl to be gone. Otherwise, Dragon Caller's instant brawl. Okay, well. +5/+5. Okay. That's not good for us. 6 and 5 doesn't work. How many dragons do we expect from our opponent's hand? They probably have another Sleepy Dragon, right?
What to do?
They might have... What else would be good to put in there? A Sleepy Dragon, maybe other Deathwing? I'm honestly thinking of blizzarding here. Hey, Ochre, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Why are you bad at Hearthstone? I don't think you're bad. I mean, not that I've seen you play or really know you at all, but I don't think you're a bad player. I know I've been getting better. Every time I play, I feel like I get better. I make better plays. So, definitely not something to worry about. I'm gonna do the Blizzard play and gain a bunch of armor right now. Maybe it's not the best play. Oh, maybe we should have drawn earlier. And then we still have our Meteor to deal with minions later. Ooh, Tar Creeper. I would not have played Tar Creeper instead. That's fine. We gain a bunch of armor. Oh, only a joke? You join the stream and your opponent plays a card with your favorite sound. And hello. We'll see. Maybe, I mean, our opponent's probably hoping to pull 2 cards with this. Maybe if they brawl now. Oh, that really hurts us. Tar Creeper, I mean, this whole thing dies next turn anyways. No matter what we do. Battle Rage hurts. Oh, it's the Dragon Lord is the battle cry you like? Nice. Our opponent obviously... Oh, wow. Brutal. Do we just play into the brawl? How do my question is, how do we not just play into the brawl and expect to win? That's the thing that's really, like, getting to me right now. Is like, I don't know how we do this and win if we don't just...
What to do? What to do?
If we don't just play the card now. Meteor and Tar, I don't want to... Let's go double Tar. We're going to need Meteor for whatever comes out of Dragon Lord, though. Like, I'm expecting other Deathwing. And then probably also Sleepy Dragon. I mean, our opponent's going to have infinite brawls now. Dragon Caller's never going to get played. Maybe if our opponent Dead Man's Hands into... Oh, that's going to be a board clear.
And rule its ashes.
Top deck, Frostlich, Jaina? This is now 16 damage. Oh, this is probably not enough.
Do not fear.
Oh, hey, Jared. Hola, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. We have really, really been struggling with this big spell mage right now. We have not been running into all of the control, or all of the aggro, I should say, that we would like to. And a slam and execute, because, like, we haven't, you know... Our opponent hasn't had to use a lot of removal on us so far, which is unfortunate. And a slam there. Does a Frost Jaina Hero Power freeze? No. What it does is summon a Water Elemental if that damage kills a minion. Okay. So we actually can do things right now. Let's gain a little armor. And then play a minion here. Okay. I don't think we're in a good spot right now by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, we literally still have to play into Brawl at some point. Deadman's, and let's see what else our opponent has. They're gonna be able to fatigue us. They have an Execute, that's a nice card. And a Shield Slam, also a nice card. So let's find out. We have one more Deadman's in our... It's gonna be Brawl for sure, though, right? We can get rid of this, and then we'll go... Will I only play ranked? I'm only going to play ranked right now, for sure. And then one of these 3 cards is probably Brawl, right? And then we lose? Or it could also just be like this into Sleep with the Fishies. Although one of them's already been played, right? Yikes. I'm only going to play ranked now, for sure. Yeah. I'll probably do Wild again either next season or the season after, depending how much I continue to enjoy the ladder. Like, if the ladder still stays nice and variable, then I'll just keep playing here. If it gets, you know, a little stale or whatever, then I'll switch to... Wild. I think our opponent got us on Fatigue here. They're going to have more removal than we have cards. Why did I choose that Ooze, Christian? Isn't it used mostly against 0 attack weapons? Maybe, kind of. Hey, Mohammed, welcome, welcome. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. It does get used against 0 attack weapons a lot. But when it does work against control, or against aggro, it's pretty good. Although, I guess that being said, yeah, I kind of see your point where we could have chosen the 2-mana Ooze, since we kind of do well against aggro anyways. So why make it that much stronger? I kind of see that. I definitely see that argument as well. I just like it for the extra armor gain. Any armor gain in my mind is good. Even if it's just like 3 or 4 like it was there. Okay, and it looks like we're switching to Dragon Highlander Priest now. Because I don't see how we win anymore.
I'm out of cards.
Oh, we should have waited to see if we get a charger or something like that. Not that it'll probably matter. Wow, that's a horrible 5-drop. Are you bad when you play your own Jade Druid? No. You can play whatever decks you want. It doesn't matter if people aren't happy with the deck or feel like it's around too much. If you enjoy a deck, play it. Whatever. I mean, I play all sorts of decks that I play all sorts of decks that aren't good. I feel like sometimes people like complain about that the same way, where it's like, why am I continuing to play not strong decks? Not this one in particular. I think this deck is all right. But you know, why would I play like a deck all the time? Play Tempo Mage. You know what? I haven't done Secret Mage in a while. Maybe we'll do Secret Mage next game. Not next game. Next. Okay, we lost. It's fine. Okay, this is a loss. Let's just. Okay, we need to start racking up those wins again. We're going Dragon Highlander. Where are you, Dragon Highlander? There you are. And look, we still got 100% win rate Murlocs. Everyone's favorite deck list, right? Dragon Highlander. I think I used this deck for a quest. And, we'll call it that, I guess. And, it's good. It has some new cards, which is cool. And then we're basically just trying to do that whole... We're basically just trying to do that whole Raza thing. Hey, and here's a Raza thing. If you want to win, just play Aggro Paladin, it's broken. Yeah, Aggro Paladin's super, super strong, unless you come up against decks like the one that we were just playing. But I totally agree. I totally agree with your sentiment, though, that it is very, very strong right now. And I think that's why we're seeing a lot of those control warlocks do well, because they have so much AoE, much like why I think big spell mage can do well in the long run. Even though we played a lot of games there, I know we had a negative win rate, which is surprising because, yeah, I was very much not expecting our opponents to be that control oriented. And yeah, there's no real way to be able to read the meta, I guess, is what we've learned. What's my favorite legendary? Ooh, that's tough. But I think... Oh, my favorite legendary. I mean, probably Lord Jaraxxus is high up there, because Lord Jaraxxus was the original hero legendary, you know what I mean? Like, he was the original card where you replace your hero. And I really like that. And now we get our Raza dirty ratted and we lose. Haha. So yeah, Jaraxxus has got to be up there for legendary. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've really, really enjoyed over the years. I mean, obviously Deathwing. I think maybe no, Onyxia, because of the hard WoW tie. Obviously, all the cards from Classic have very, you know, are direct WoW tie-ins. But Onyxia has... Okay, I was gonna concede there, but let's actually figure this out. Shadow Step, Doomsayer. Wow. This also destroys our Raza combo.
I wonder.
Take a Doomsayer. Let's take the Shadow Step. Anduin's gonna save us. Yeah, Anduin can save us from the 2020. And then so can our one Shadow or Death that we run. Because we actually run one. And then also, you know what, actually? We do have a Twilight Acolyte in this deck. So there's lots of things that we actually have. So, a Millhouse? Yeah, Millhouse is really good. Lorewalker Cho, if we're going to go that route. Lorewalker Cho is a card that... Oh, Sap. Thank you? I guess? This is a really... Oh, maybe we're just playing Mill Rogue and we're going to lose now. That stinks. That would be really bad to lose right now. Do we have to play cards then? I think we should just play a bunch of cards. When darkness finishes, will it have charge? I don't think so. Well, yeah, I think it does because it finishes on our turn, right? Like, we're going to draw... Well, likely. Unless if our opponent's going, like, really hard mill. Which they might be because of the Shadow Step. Yeah, so it looks like our opponent, Millhouse is fun, not good. Oh yeah, no. Millhouse is not good. Very fun, though. And kind of the same thing with Lorewalker Cho. I think we've talked about WoW Hobbs before. But, like, I'd love to have more time to be able to do... Lorewalker Cho things, because it's absolutely amazing. I think we just do this and go face. And do this. And then let's go here. I don't even know what we're looking for. The Shadow Word Pain. We can take a candle. We can get a free draw. That's pretty nice. There's a candle. Draw a card. That's a good one. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to save our Anduin. We need to have somehow not get our Anduin milled right now. Uh-oh. And it could happen right now. We could be in big, big trouble. Prep into Vanish? We are in big, big trouble. If we top deck Shadow Reaper, we basically just concede because there's no point. Our opponent's playing Darkness. Ay, ay, ay. I don't even care about that card, man. Let's take... Oh, a Sap. Oh, let's totally take a Sap. What webpage do I recommend for good Dragon Priest decks? I think the place that I really like to look at for competitive decks... Oh, we really don't want to lose... Shadow Reaper. Alright. Forget this guy. Everyone is just out playing memes today. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, wow. Good for them. Good for them. Everyone's out having fun today. I just wanted to play a bunch of different decks, and we're getting destroyed by all of these memes. The website that I really recommend, Trollo, is... Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see the hi message. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. The website that I recommend is Vicious Syndicate. That is the... Is this the same person? No, it's different, right? That last person was at 10. What was that? That was a rogue, right? Good old rogue. We can keep this deck. We can keep this hand as well, I guess. Yeah, Trollo. So the website I recommend is Vicious Syndicate. They have really comprehensive stats on ranks 5 to legend, and then also like the rest of us. So I think that's the website I really like when I want to find a comprehensive list of the competitive decks, and you know they back it up with pretty hard stats as well. So that's pretty cool. That is I really like them for that sort of thing. Okay, maybe this is going to be a better start to the game right now. And we won't get hit with the darkness when we are about to Raza. You're looking for a deck that has Prince Taladrim. Ooh, I don't know. That's a really good question. I mean, again, you can... I think you can search the card on... The Rest of Us, Jared. I mean, like, The Rest of Us is, like, not 5 to Legend. Like, that's what I mean, The Rest of Us. And that's fine. I think there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, look at today. We got completely memed out of like 4 or 5 stars right away when we started playing. And again, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just going to be one of those things. The Warlock deck works with Prince? Probably, yeah. Should you craft Anduin? Anduin's a good card. But right now, the strongest Anduin decks run Anduin with Raza, and Raza's going to rotate in approximately 3 months and 2 weeks. So it's very much up to you if you want to craft a card that's going to be, right now at least, you know, only very strong for maybe a limited amount of time. Let's see, here we go. Okay, now we can start doing... Oh, we should have attacked in, actually. I regret this. We should have attacked in, I think. No, but this is Prince Kalaseth. Weren't you talking about the other one, the 3-drop? Didn't you say... whatever his name is? Taladram? I don't know. Either way. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. 3 mana, 7/7. That's a lot of damage coming into face right now, everyone. Why don't we just all chill out for 1 second? I think chilling out would be a little bit better than what we're doing right now. Let's find a Duskbreaker, I think, to calm... Uh-oh. Should probably buff this up. That's a pretty good card, I guess. Holy Fire is also kind of good in this situation, because we can kind of just burn through things. And then we can also kind of do Priest of the Feast things this coming turn. So that can be good. Silence Pirate 1+1. Yeah. Maybe we should have silenced the Pirate. It removes 2 from board. Yeah, that's a very viable... Uh-oh. Are we losing on turn 6? Okay. Not right away, at least.
This guy's toast.
Alright, let's go. Let's go, friends. So this is 5. Remove 5 from board. Ooh, Raza's so nice. If we could have comboed Priest with anything else, we would do. I think we do it next turn, though. 7, right? Yeah, we'll... no, maybe we have to do the silence. I think it's going to be Holy Fire over here. And then we take out this 3/3. I really want to save the silence, though. I know it's really greedy, but I feel like that's how we can win with Priest of the Feast.
I must consider.
Okay, so if we're not dead this turn... we can be in a reasonably good shape right now. Reasonably good. Not great shape, but maybe we can get there. Uh-oh. And this is obviously scary. There's no eviscerates. There can very much be... Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, that's really good. This is really not my day for Hearthstone, it looks like. We have run into some hilarious, hilarious matchups. That's not the, Yeah, so we would have won there. We could have won there if we had played, or not won, but at least stalled out one more turn. If we just played the heal. But I don't like that. I don't like that as a choice, really, to be honest with you. We'll go ahead and keep a 2-3, especially a 2 that lets us draw into a 3 that, you know, pseudo draws us a card. Typical aggro ending, kind of. Totally, yeah, kind of. And let's see if this is the quest I'm literally going to concede. I'm not, no I won't. Okay, thanks, Ochre King. Hope you have a great day. Take care and good luck with those decks. We are going to play a little Loot Hoarder and then say go. Loot Hoarder over Engineer. Yes, please. The extra attack is nice. The extra attack is nice, and then we can kind of save Novice Engineer for later if we need a faster draw. Uh-oh. That's a scary one. Because we can have very scary things happen. That being said, Duskbreaker is going to really help reset the board next turn, so we're not too worried. But it's still one of those things that we're not... And they're both dragons. They activate each other. That's nice. We know that our opponent plays Sorcerer's Apprentice, so that's good. And they're not playing Armor, so they're not Big Spell Mage. Maybe this is just Tempo Secret Mage, who hasn't exactly... Actually, no, they've hit their curve pretty good. They go turn 1, Mana Worm, turn 2, Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's a really good start, actually. Uh-oh. I can come out with a coin. Frostbolt. We have the option of clearing now, but I want to get more greedy. I want to be way more greedy with Duskbreaker. I want Duskbreaker to also find us... Let's take a 5 cost, if we don't mind. Uh-oh. Demons, freezing enemy minions. Thank you. Oh, that's not good at all. Summon, I guess. I guess this is okay. Wait for one more turn to clear. Exactly, yeah, CEO. That's exactly the plan that I had. I wanted to have the Duskbreaker also get out the 4-3 I'm expecting to come down.
Many secrets.
I don't know that Dragon Priest, Trollo. I am not familiar with it. That's a trade. I mean, that's a good trade for our opponent. There's no doubt about it. I'm not familiar with that Dragon Priest, Trollo. It does look kind of cool. I don't know. I know nothing about it. Okay, so it's not Explosive Ruins. Probably a counterspell then. You know, they knew that we had our Kazakus potion, so they were probably trying to block the AoE there. Which is very reasonable. That being said, we probably need to get through the counterspell now with the Shadow Visions. Uh-oh. No more secrets? Oh, no more secrets. It's not explosive and it's not counterspell. It's not mirror. Counterspell. That's fine. We can actually save our minion here. The question is, do we need to? And my vote is no.
Shadow.
Let's get some draw going on right now. We need some more cards. Cards are very, very good things to have right now. He might be holding another counterspell. Absolutely. Totally might be. Yeah, well, until we see the second counterspell, I'm not gonna not play around it. If that makes sense. 7 mana. What comes on 7 mana? Ooh, Firelands Portal. That's a scary one. And that's fine. Ooh, Auctioneer is pretty good. I think we need to get rid of this. We can go 2 + 5 is 7.
Someday I'll be just like you.
And I like the healing as well. while we're not super far behind. I kind of really like that. I know maybe it's Hey, Cylinder. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Firelands to the face. Uh-oh.
Something unusual.
We could go Kazakus Potion right now. We could also Acolyte. Or do we can't afford to, I think we should just go ahead and do this now, right? Makes it a little easier for us to... Am I playing Wild or Standard? I am playing Standard. Yeah, so... Yeah, I only play... when I play Wild, it's pretty clear in, like, the... in the thumbnail and the description and all that, and... I'm still not sure if next season I'll go back to Wild or the season afterwards. I usually try to... I've started, at least, taking turns... between... You know, one season Standard, one season Wild, but... I probably want to keep playing right now with this deck. We should do definitely Dragon things. 5 plus 3 is 8. Secret Agent's coming through. What do we want? I guess we can take a Sorcerer's Apprentice. It's a nice card to combo with Auctioneer. And we can also go ahead and take some attack. It's also a nice thing to do. There's another Dragon Priest without any legendary. Can I play Death Rattle Rogue? Ooh, Death Rattle Rogue sounds very fun. I could look into giving it a try. It's not a deck that I'm familiar with, but... Oh, that's terrifying. And if that's Counterspell, do we lose? Maybe. Maybe we do lose. Explosive is bad. That is less bad. Okay. If our opponent's only top decking, we got a chance. Death Rattle Rogue seems interesting. Jade Priest? Yeah, Jade Priest would be awesome. Sending the link. There's another Dragon Priest. Hold on, what did I miss here? Feel like I missed something going on. That's okay. Come on, 2 more damage. How do we get 2 more damage out of our deck, actually? I'm not sure. And what is this? This card could just be more burn and then we lose, right? 7...
Blessed be this funnel.
I guess we just gotta heal ourselves up. I don't think you can send links here, CO. I think it's kind of, for whatever reason, the chat, stream chat, doesn't really like links getting posted because it looks like a bunch of gibberish. You can try. If not, just post it on one of the recent videos on the channel. And I know, but if you want to send it to someone else in chat, it's kind of harder to do. Uh-oh. Deck of Wonders. That's kind of scary. Deck of Wonders is kind of terrifying. Uh-oh. Another Secret is also terrifying. I wonder if our opponent's going to try and go all face. No, they go for the trade. I can appreciate that. I think we want to Cabal Shadow Priest this. That's fine.
Let me change your mind.
I'd rather... we can't do that, can we? We need to... Oh, we don't need to heal. We can afford to take another Explosive Runes. Oh.
Let me change your
Okay. Usually Death Rattle Rogue runs Jade. Oh, yeah. I would definitely put the Jades in there. I don't know that I'll have time to be able to do that today, but I can make a note of it, actually. I'll do, Death Rattle Rogue. Oh. That's a 0 mana 8/8. How do we want to do this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take a draw first. Hey, there's a Raza, finally. 4
Obey.
with a 3. Lethal. Jared, there was no lethal, and this is ice block anyways. There was no. This is gonna be ice block, so I feel like we need to control because Secret Mage is gonna be able to control and get rid of us so easily. That's probably explosive ruins. Ah, greater healing potion's awesome. Oh, did we actually? Were we able to pop? And that is an explosive ruin. 8, 13, 15. No ice block. Whoops. That's, I mean, that was a game at least. I could have Alex Straws a Mind Blast. Oh, because we still had... Right, because we still had the Arc, or the Sorcerer's Apprentice. We could have done both of those things. Right. And I was totally expecting an ice block. That's why I was just thinking, like, we need to control before we even worry about lethal there. That's totally true.
The light shall bring victory. Light smiles upon the just.
Yeah, the discount. Totally forgot about the discount. We'll hang on to Shadow Reaper. Actually... If this is Satellite Priest, we could be in real trouble holding on to Shadow Reaper.
Happy Feast of Winter.
If it's not, then you know what, then we're fine. But, and we're probably just nether spiting here. And we want another Drac OP. Uh-oh. Oh no, this, or is Ysera for the win? Are we gonna like tempo out our opponent? We got a 3-4-5 right now. Maybe we want Ysera for the win. Like, this is how we win against control. Yeah, probably the correct play here. And we need to find out about our opponent's deck. Dragonfire. Surprise, surprise, Oh, this is probably not Satellite. This is much more likely a Highlander Raza Priest mirror that we're playing right now. So, that'll be interesting. Cabal. We still get to trade here, though, don't we? I think we kind of do. We'll take a 5-drop and try and clear. 4 to all, please. Uh-oh. I guess we can try and board clear and then do it this way. We'll get rid of the 3-4 while we can. Obviously, this is horrible. This is a really bad potion, but we can survive with it. The one saving grace that we are going to have here is the fact that our Ysera is going to do... Well, that's okay. Secret agents are coming through. Do we want an extra Raza, or do we want extra Holy Smite? Or Potion? Oh, there's so many good cards right now to choose. I mean, taking the Raza guarantees we get our combo off. But then the Holy Smite, if we already get our combo off... we'll take this. It's a really good way to guarantee the fact that we can get our combo off right away. And this way we can go turn... I mean, if we don't just turn 6 here... Extra, I know, Simon. Maybe the extra holy would have been better. Ooh. Interesting. Which one do we want? We'll take this one. And that's okay, only one draw for our opponent. Now we can go turn 7, turn 8, turn 9, and then win. The Raza in my deck does not count as a duplicate, Tanner, because this says if your deck has no duplicates, and right now my deck has no duplicates. It does have a Raza, but the hand and the deck are actually technically... The deck and the hand are actually, like, considered different, if that makes sense. Let's do this for sure. Let's do that. Let's do face. And then we'll do this. And we'll keep our... Oh, boy. Oh, boo. Now we feel bad. Trollo, did I invest in Hearthstone? Yeah, I'm a small minority owner. About a 14% share. No, I know what you mean. That was a joke. Oh, no. Ping. Oh, jeez. I'm got distracted by my own horrible joke. No, yeah, I have every expansion. So the way I used to do it was I would pay for the adventures, and then I would save up gold for the expansions. But now that they've changed it to only expansions, the last two I actually have bought the 50 packs for $50 thing. I really have no problem supporting I have no problem supporting a company like this that I support and really like. Mind Blast is a good card to get. I guess we can play another Raza. Okay. You're free to play? Yeah, no, I think I would be really challenged being free to play. I would be only able to play very limited number of decks, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I really, one of the things that I really enjoy is obviously the massive variety. So not having, getting those extra packs really helps increase the flexibility that I have in order to play decks. Especially if I am going to do the YouTube streaming thing. Because people are always like, hey, do Death Rattle Rogue. And like, maybe I won't have all the cards that I need. And actually, I don't. I don't have Sonya. I think Sonya's in that deck, right? So, I mean, already I'm a little bit limited there. But we can try and make it work. Regardless. Is this going to be lethal? 5, 10. We literally need one other thing. 2, 4, and then 10. Oh yeah, no, we're good. Sorry everyone, that is lethal. Okay. Yeah. The Alex Burst is kind of cool in this deck. No Sonya and the Quest Rogue, yeah. I disenchanted. I actually opened Quest Rogue when Angoro initially came out, so I was like, oh, cool. And then I tried it out, and it was really powerful. But then after the nerf, I disenchanted it. So I don't have my Quest, my Rogue anymore. We're going to hang on to all of that stuff and then try and find some other cards. I'm still silly, but I have most of the... I dust most of some of the cards I don't play. No, and you know what? I dust a lot of my cards as well. Just because, you're trying to, when the expansion comes out, I just really enjoy playing everything. Oh, wow. That's going to be a lot of health for us to get through.
Is someone injured?
Happy feast.
Hey Eric, how's it going? The website that I really like for competitive decks is, let's squelch that, is Vicious Syndicate. I really like them. They have really comprehensive stats. There's no dragons in my hand. They have really comprehensive stats. They group them very nicely. They present a whole bunch of different deck archetypes for every class. I think they do a really, really good job. And they have very, very extensive data collection as well, which I very, very much respect. I really like them a lot. Simon, of course you can add me. It is my name plus this. That is exactly what you need to put in, and then you can go ahead and add me. I'm not online a whole bunch when I'm not streaming now. It's I think I've talked about that yesterday as well, how it's like, now that I've started doing this, I really enjoy it. I really do. And the issue with that is, oh, those are dragons. But I really like Raza. Raza's going to cause problems for our opponent, so let's cause problems. We can do this trade as well, just so we don't have... Oh, wow, that's a lot. Oh, great stream. Thank you, Archer. Thank you very much. I appreciate hearing that. And yeah, so like I was saying, when I'm not, you know, if I'm not going to be... Oh, wait, what do I need to do? Let's focus here for 1 second. Do I want value and more dragons, or just want a big dragon? Well, you know what? What is this? 4/7's good, but let's make a 4/8. I think that's even better. Hey, Bookworm. You could do work next turn, my friend. That's gonna be unfortunate, but uh-oh. I hope we don't get milled. In my opinion, what would be the cheapest competitive deck? Yeah, I think Secret Mage is kind of cheap right now, right? I totally agree with that. Uh-oh. Can we steal that somehow? We don't have steal ability yet. Yeah, I totally agree that with limited cards, which deck is more cheap, one you can recommend? Secret Mage is probably pretty good. Secret Mage can be put together pretty cheaply. It doesn't run too many crazy cards. I think we just Bookworm and face. No, we Bookworm and get rid of that Cairn. No, I think that's right. We need to get rid of some of our cards as well from our hand. And we go face. Token Druid, if you're ready to put 1,600 in for the creeper. Yeah, Token Druid can also be very, very affordable. You can find very reasonable budget. Uh-oh. Summon one... Hold on. Summon 1/1 copies of 2 friendly death rattles that died. Wow, that really helps out the... That really helps out the... Oh, shoot. Where is our Cabal Shadow Priest now? Maybe we're not even that worried, right? Like, maybe we just go face and don't even care anymore. Like, obviously we have to, you know, care in the sense that... Oh, and even this is just going to be brutal for us. Oh, boy. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. New Dragon Priest, you only spent 1,000. Artur, I kind of agree with that as well. Wait, I didn't have any ability to steal here. If we're able to find our Cabal Shadow Priest, then we're in business. We really need to find a Dragonfire Potion right now. This is one way that we can win, right? Polymorph. 10 mana Polymorph. Deal 8 damage. I'll take it. Oh, brutal. Okay, we still have a board clear, so that's something. I guess we just go face? Or do we have to get rid of this one? We gotta get rid of that one. Oh no, we're gonna mill. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy, this has been really, really tough. Our Shadow Reaper Anduin is not going to get a lot of value. That's the one that's really going to mess us up. We need to top deck Cabal Shadow Priest, actually. If we top deck Cabal Shadow Priest, we can win. If we still top deck Cabal Shadow Priest, we can win. Yeah, we can just win the old-fashioned way now. Oh, hey, Imbalanced. Well, hello from Argentina. Very nice. Hello right back to you from Canada. I think we gotta go Shadow Reaper and then slowly start pinging face. Our opponent will N'Zoth, sure. Nothing comes back from N'Zoth that we can get rid of here. So we're gonna have to be able to use a whole bunch of fun things. Let's go attack. And attack and see what happens. Okay, one of the good ones got rid of. That's not the best one. And let's do this. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, animations. Oh, too late. Boo, our APM. We gotta work on that APM right now, everyone. We gotta get back to Overwatch and work on that APM. This has been a really tough game. Wow, that's really mean. Okay, I mean, if we find Alex Straza, Alex is the counter to our opponent's. Oh, hello from Italy. And from Poland? Yeah, no, Acolyte only swaps the attack. It doesn't do the steal. Let's take a second to think about this. Are we just going to attack and ping and do a million different things? I'll stop. We can do that attack.
Serve.
And then that attack. We can do Drac OP. Ooh, very nice. This is going to be a great card for later. Actually, it's going to be a great card for right now. What am I talking about? This is a fun one. Oh, no, no, no! Sometimes I don't deserve wins, and I know that. Oh, sometimes I know I don't deserve wins. Hey, it's Priest again? Yeah. I haven't done Priest things in a while now. Oh, there we go. Now we get a steal. Again! Oh my goodness.
Let me change your mind.
I keep missing damage, like... we are a few damage off. Sorry, everyone. We've gotten run over a few games with this deck. I've kind of forgotten what it feels like to have everything active and going here. Sorry. Oh yeah, well, no, our opponent's going to heal to 40 right now. So we don't have lethal in the coming turn, obviously. The only way we do, I guess, is if we top deck Alex. Alex is a nice way to get through... Is a really nice way to get through 40 health. And now the question is... How do we do this? I think we want to keep as many of our own things alive as possible. And not commit too much to the board anymore. Like, I feel like we're pretty strong on the board right now. Let's do that ping. Let's do that. Say goodnight. Do this. Get rid of that one. We'll hit that because we just want to get rid of it. Hey Benjamin, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I think we basically have way too much pressure. I mean, our opponent's big board clears we know are going to be Dragonfire Potion, and we still have a ton of pressure up. If and when they play that card. And with no Reno to continue to heal it up right now. I mean, that's a good, reasonable response. And this card, obviously, Shadow Reaper fits in very nicely in control decks, even without the old Raza. I know I put it in a lot of my control decks, a lot of control Dragon Priest. Are we just going in here? I think so. I think Auctioneer here really. you think this is a winnable game? Yeah, probably winnable. That's really cool though. Getting to see that Twilight's Call in Quest Priest kind of has inspired me a little. Could be a kind of a cool combo, to be honest. I might look into that in the future. Let's keep going for now with this deck, though. So far, so good. Did we pull back to, yeah, we're back to above even right now with this deck, so that's good. What new deck archetypes? Coming to Hearthstone. Ooh, that's really hard to say. I have no idea.
Watch your back.
That's really, really hard to say. What I would want to see? Let's just keep the Historian. Obviously not a great start, but if we can find another dragon, it's at least a thing to do. Mill Pally, obviously. I don't know. One of the things that MTG does a lot, Magic the Gathering, which I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I will get into the... Well, once the beta opens up, I'll get in for sure, but, you know, for some reason, I'm not a priority invite, much like for some reason Blizzard never gives me card reveals. I don't know why, but I didn't get into the priority opening. But one of the things that MTG does a lot of is graveyard manipulation. And it's kind of the same way that Priest has, like, resurrect a minion that's already died or whatever. And, like, you know, discover a minion that's, you know, died. I think maybe some of that could be kind of interesting. I'm not necessarily sure how it could be implemented in a more wide aspect, but I think there's a lot that goes on in MTG with manipulating your own graveyard, which could be, I don't even know that it fits into the Hearthstone universe, but it's just kind of something that's very different, which would then build on what we already have with Resurrect style Priest, with Big Priest, that sort of thing. It could be cool. And then you're saying, yeah, obviously, yeah, Shadow Reaper without Raza obviously is much weaker, but it still works, is what I'm saying. Not that I think it's necessarily strong. But I just think like it's an option. This is very aggressive deck. We'll take healing, and we will get rid of that spell power. And it's a 2-drop too, so we're probably not getting hit with Keleseth. Dragon Priest should do fine without... Yeah, I think the control style of Dragon Priest do okay without Raza, which is cool. A Elven Minstrel. Very cool card. We're about to clear this board, friends. What a twist. We'll heal face, though. We're going to clear the board with Duskbreaker coming up on this turn. Should have Mind Blasted. Just time to smork. How quick did I level to where I get now? You've been playing a few times a week for a year. I don't know how fast I got to like rank 10 and 5. I don't know when the first time I did that, to be honest with you, was. It wasn't right away though. Like I played MTG when I was a kid. And so when I came to Hearthstone, and I didn't go to Hearthstone right when it was like in beta and stuff like that. I got in a bit later. It was still before the first expansion, but definitely not immediately. Uh-oh. Is this going to be another mill? Are we getting hit with another mill rogue? That would kind of stink. So does this turn. This turn is awful for us. I honestly think we play Radiant Elemental.
I wonder.
If our opponent takes the value trade, that sets up our AoE. And if not, then we'll be able to... Then we can still Drac OP. What does mill mean? Mill means when you try and draw your opponent's cards. So, like, they're going to do things... That's really going to hurt us. They got this going really early. Like, you'll play Cold Light Oracle in the hopes that you, like, remove your opponent's cards. While at the same time, then, like, you can put more cards back into your deck. Uh-oh. We'll take a Vile Spine. Vile Spine's going to be super strong. Well, then, like, you know, they put more cards into their deck so that they, you know, we lose that way. Yeah, Mike, I'm not really sure how long it took me to get to these ranks. I mean, within a year-ish time, I think that's fine. Like, if you're playing and you're not, like, you know, no one has to go out and be ultra competitive like these people that we, like, these other people that we all see on YouTube and, like, at the tournaments and stuff. Like, if that's not your goal, I think rank 10 to 5 is, like, totally fine. And that's why I really enjoy hanging out in these ranks anyways. Like, there's no pressure on me to be worrying, you know, too much, aside from, like, embarrassing myself. Oh, hi from Puerto Rico. Hello back to you. Sorry, I missed that. Welcome. Hello right back to you from Canada. Let's see if our opponent has Leroy and we lose. That would stink. Artur, you said you spent some money and you still have good cards, but you have to... Yeah. Yeah, once you spend a bunch of money, I mean, like, you can build up your classic collection really reasonably, and then that really helps out in the long run of, you know, of having your collection, because certain cards won't rotate. And I think that's really important for players building their collection. Oh, surprise, surprise. Drawing a weapon. Re-equip that weapon. Smork with that weapon. I have no problem Northshiring because we're not going to win with Northshire draws anyways, so I don't mind saving myself 3 damage. Dragonfire there, yeah, you get your opponent to fatigue, yep. Is there a way to send you fan-made cards that you created? If you upload it somewhere, I could take a look. I don't know where would be the best or the easiest or anything like that, but I think there are some options available. I don't mind that as a Vile Spine target, because Primordial Drake got a lot worse right there. And all of a sudden we're using our own cards against them. Just focus on 1 or 2 classes to complete your collection. Yeah, I think that's a very good, yeah. And the thing is, like, if you are going to be very free to play, that's probably the best way, right? You really want to be focusing on just a few classes to build up your collection there, and then you can kind of go... You can kind of build from there. Hey, that's a good card that we could have Vile Spined, but didn't, and that's okay. This is starting to become a lot of damage here. That becomes a 2-2, right? This is reasonable. This is very reasonable. Uh-oh. That's less reasonable. All of a sudden our opponent can just trade off our board and develop their own, which is no good. Not the way we want to be Hearthstoning at all. Uh-oh. That is very not the best. We need to find a... What can we even find at this point? I guess this does something. And we'll do that one. And then we'll say go. This has turned into a very bad game for us here. We've really got run over. I'm not sure what we can be top decking to save us. We really need to find Raza. We really need to find Kazakis to help us get back in. Yeah, for you that was Priest and Mage. Yeah, Priest and Mage I really like. Those are two fun ones for me. Uh-oh. Continuing to draw, but then our opponent never really fatigues because of their King's Banes. And we don't have any more AoE really to deal with this. No, you need to save a death. For Edwin. Edwin's already gone. Edwin's long gone. We are gonna go ahead and draw and heal. Yeah, Edwin came down as a 4/4. We silenced and then used Primordial Drake. Yeah, this is a very, very unfortunate looking game for us here. I don't know how we come back in this one. That's okay. That's all right. Yeah. This is no good. Oh, wow. Wow, that's really good. Normally I'm a bit more optimistic, but I just feel like we've had some very inefficient board clears AoEs that just didn't go well at all. Shadow Reaper Anduin probably doesn't save us, but at least it's a start. Elven Minstrel. Oh, we get the coolest. Let's all listen.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
There once was a man from Gilneas. There sure was. We can steal that. I think there still might be lethal on board, though. Great stream. Thanks for the answers. Good luck getting to 5. I'm out of internet here at the airport. Thanks for hanging out, Mike. If I leave the link in the description for the decks, you know what, Trollo? I totally agree. I need to be a lot more consistent with putting the deck codes on the videos. Usually the thing is, like, you know, if I stream for however many hours, usually like 2 to 3, like, then I do the edits. I'm just like, at that point, I don't want to be turning Hearthstone back on for the deck lists. Oh, Benjamin, you're saying play some Secret Mage. You know what? Maybe we will switch it up to Secret Mage, but oh, maybe we're gonna have to save Secret Mage for next time because I am slightly running out of time. Uh-oh. And now a Leroy as well? That's incredible. Oh, come on. Come on. Our opponent had that lethal easily. Yeah, you know what? I think I will. I'll add Secret Mage to the queue. We'll do Secret Mage and Death Rattle Rogue next time. Oh, combo cards, a quest. Interesting. Yeah, I'll add some Death Rattle Rogue. I'll add some Secret Mage next time I stream. Now, I'm not going to stream tomorrow for sure. Yeah, see, it was kind of Miracle, though, right? Like, they did have both of the Auctioneers, and they ran the extra coins. Like, that was a pseudo... I would say that was, like, pseudo-Miracle, right?
Versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
The light shall bring victory.
Can we keep these things? We don't need that one. We can keep these things. We have something to contest the early board. Get some... We can find a Duskbreaker here. You're so triggered. What happened? From me? Is it my excellent plays? Ooh, yes. Let's get extra dragons. Have I ever played Gwent? No, I haven't. Oh, we're definitely taking Duskbreaker. This is how we beat Aggro Paladin as this deck. I've never played Gwent. I have seen it. It looks really, really cool. I don't think... the other games that I really enjoyed Eternal. And then I also really enjoyed... what was the other one called? Uh-oh. I totally forget right now. It was another card game that I played. It has like... It's like on a board. Apparently I really enjoyed it so much. But I think the next card game I'm going to play is going to be MTG Arena. Oh, you caught a guy on ladder with 2 ice blocks, 1 Reno, and Jaina. Oh, yeah. That is a... That's a fun-looking deck. Magic the Gathering, yeah, they're making Magic the Gathering Arena. It's going to be like their newest online iteration. And that's probably the next card game that I would try and play. The issue is, I haven't played MTG in years, literally. Like, I played in the 90s. Yes, I'm a little older than... yes, I remember the 90s. So, that's unfortunate for us. Although maybe Duskbreaker clear board is fine here. This is still some sort of mid-range buff. And so anyways, my point about MTG is the fact that I'm so out of the loop and the decks do such more crazy things than I've ever seen in Magic. So I feel like I would be really, really poor in the game. But I still might give it a try once the beta opens and see if I get into it, just because I grew up playing that, and that's kind of part of the reason why I do enjoy... Uh-oh. Part of the reason why I do enjoy card games like Hearthstone, like this one. You really like the art here? I really love the art, the way the art and like the whole... I love the art and the way the whole Hearthstone game feels, to be honest with you. I think they did a really, really good job with all of that. Uh-oh. That's a scary card. Valinir, especially with hand buff Paladin, they're not going to run out of gas for a long time. The saving grace that we have... Yes, our opponent's hand is super buffed. That's a lot of buffs, but I think the saving grace that we have, we're not going to be able to save this card, are we? Is that we do have a bunch of dragons, we have a little bit of a board clear, but if our opponent goes really small, 3 damage might not be enough. And Alex might not be able to be used aggressively, although maybe if our opponent's minions get so big, maybe Shadow Reaper helps clear the board for us. So that could be good. 14's not really enough. Uh-oh. That minion's super... Oh my goodness. Okay. Those are big minions if I've ever seen them. This is not the best thing in the world for us. Let's draw a little. 3 + 4 is 7, but then we can heal. Versus 5 and heal face. And our opponent doesn't have any spells in hand. Do we play the Thalnos? Yeah, we play the Thalnos. Maybe we can use the 1 extra ping. Oh, maybe that's bad, because if it goes here, it's an easy trade. Uh-oh. Well, this could go very poorly. This could go very, very poorly. Okay. Yeah, this is a 1/1. You're right. This is a 2-mana 1/1 that got buffed up twice from Grime Street Enforcer and once from Valinor, and is currently a 7/5. So we are now at least getting into turn... Uh-oh. Yeah, easy trade there. We could get very lucky. Okay, that's not what we need. Okay, what do we need? Dragonfire. Actually, Dragonfire Potion's wicked right now, isn't it? That is not Dragonfire Potion. This doesn't even help that much. Duskbreaker this whole game really hasn't been that excellent. What would be in our opponent's deck that could really help us, is my question. Versus... Secret Agent coming through? Yeah, maybe we just still have to go the biggest right now. Ooh, True Silver. Thank you. Obviously, we can't just do nothing. So we gotta find another one. Oh, it's gonna be Vine Cleaver, right? Not Equality. Wow, they do run an Equality. Shows how much I know about Hearthstone. I totally did not think they would take Equality. And you know what? Equality Duskbreaker is a beautiful board clear. Like, we would have been able to have done it too. Oh, I really wanted Equality. And we could have gone Equality Primordial Drake. Oh, you're right. Vine Cleaver is too many weapons at that point. Wow. That's a really big lifesteal minion. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Benjamin. That was a horrible play. Oh, that's too bad. That is way too bad for us. Oh, and we're slipping back. Yeah, those hand buffs went off like crazy there. That was a good game. That was a really good game. And a little bit unfortunate that we let them really gain all that steam. But it happens.
Let the hunt begin.
And now it's hunter time. Okay, we can do this. I can go 1 into 2. We can definitely do 1-2 here. And now we have choices for what we want to play on 2. The thing is, though, a lot of hunter 1-drops will be Northshire and then heal. So it's actually a little bit not always needed to be playing these other cards. And then the thing is, we often want to actually take that heal because we won't get a second chance. Like if it's Alley Cats, then one of them's going to get adapted to either plus attack or +1/+1 or poisonous. Just like Dire Mole is going to right now. Like this is going to also get buffed up. Oh, no. We want dragons though. Oh, did someone say Temporis? Let's do this and go face. This is a nice card against Hunter. Especially a mid-range style of Hunter that's not going to be very spell, or not all spell-based at least. Maybe they're partially spell-based. They probably have some spells. But at the very least, uh-oh. Oh, brutal. Wow, that's pretty strong, everyone. Not sure if you're aware, but 3 mana 5/5 is very good. Oh, they run Eaglehorn. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Priest with attacking weapons is very strong, or at least reasonably strong. Don't want to say very strong, necessarily. Well, we can just take turns. Gladly take turns here. Yeah, that's a reasonable bump right there. And Dragonfire Potion gets us back into the game as well. By the light. Okay, so turn 5, maybe we just Drac OP, knowing that turn 6 we can clear the board. Hey, Houndmaster's no fun for us. We punch through and do the old Drac OP. I think so. Kill command. Houndmaster, immune while attacking. Let's take a kill command. If we had the mana, I would totally kill command this instead of taking the face damage, because that's 9 damage looking at us right in the face. So we could be in a little bit of trouble. Definitely, potentially in trouble right now, because our opponent already has us kind of on the ropes. Kind of on the ropes. You like the voice of Secret Agent? Yeah, this is honestly another one of the really cool battle cry sound animations. Secret Agent coming through. Like, it's just so silly to hear like this huge dragon saying that Secret Agent coming through. I love it. Great card. We probably just lose next turn to a kill command, hero power. That stinks. That really stinks. Well, at least we can't lose. No, we can't lose easily now. Maybe there's some combo. Maybe there's a 6 mana combo that actually does 12. I'm not aware of it off the top of my head, though. And this still preserves the Dragonfire for board clears. Hey, that's okay. That's really slow. Is this worth it? I think this is worth a pain. And we need to heal ourselves, and then we'll go. It's so hard to find all the legendaries? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, it's hard to get every legendary. You think this is an easy win? I think this is, like, we have a good chance at a win now, but our health is still not high enough. But, yeah, a few more turns of healing and we'll be okay. Hey, Lucas, the best deck to get legend? That's tough. Probably Tempo Rogue is high up there. I've heard that Highlander Priest is still doing very well. I've even seen on Vicious Syndicate, I think they rated Token Druid reasonably. I think. Although that may have been an older report. I definitely think... and also the Aggro Paladin, the one that's running all of the board floods, is very, very strong. All the faster decks, Lucas, I think. The faster decks are basically the way you want to do it. Unless you like goofing around like this the way I am. Yeah. So we can try and find our heals, or we can just do Primordial Drake. And I think Drake is probably...
Hey, give me that.
You think Dragon Priest is also strong, I guess? I really like Dragon Priest. I've heard very mixed things from a number of people about it, so I don't like recommending it necessarily right off the top. Just because of that, but yeah, I think Dragon Priest is very good. It can be good, at least I should say. And yeah, it has some reasonable. Get a fast deck till 5 and then a good control deck. Yeah, basically that's the way the efficient way to do it. I, however, only like control decks. And also I don't have a lot of experience with the faster decks, and I feel like I just misplay a lot. Ooh, that's a lot of damage coming into face. Okay, how lucky are we to find Greater Healing Potion? Easy game. Can I create a budget deck, Super? Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it. What type of class are you talking about? Yeah, we can figure out some sort of... how do we want to do this? We want to heal face. You know what? I think we're just going to go... yeah. We lose the battle cry, but that's totally fine. You like theme decks like Mill? Pirates and Dragons? What does it mean, control deck? Trollo? Control decks are basically any of these, like, slower decks where you're gonna have lots of... Where you're gonna have a lot of, like, literally control. I know that's, you know, literally in the word. But the idea is you want to have a lot of removal, and then usually your win condition are gonna be late game threats. And that's basically what makes up a control deck, where, you know, you want to control, you just want to be removing your opponent's early minions, and then slowly shift into your win condition later on. And then absolutely, yeah, like your win, yeah, control decks are usually more expensive, because a lot of the cards are, is this lethal? Oh yeah, it is. The control cards are usually big late game threats, which a lot of times are legendaries or an epics, which then can make these decks a bit more expensive. My dream is that someone will, hey Dan, someone will find a control hunter deck that works. You know what, Dan? I think people are working on it, right? Like with all the new cards, I think maybe, yeah, I feel like people are working towards it, especially with the Hunter Death Knight. I mean, the Hunter Death Knight is very much not the same opponent. Yeah, Hunter Death Knight is very much like working towards like a control archetype, so it's kind of interesting. Secret Mage is the cheapest. Yeah, Secret Mage is a very, very cheap deck that can definitely be run. Yeah, I think that's basically the consensus that we keep coming back to, right? A budget deck that can help you climb easily? I think, yeah, like we've been talking about, I think Secret Mage can be reasonably budgeted. Like reasonably affordable. We want to get rid of the one that says Battle Cry, just in case funny things happen.
Right away.
And I'd love to play Engineer, but I'm really, really worried right now about this getting buffed up or anything. Oh, and Midrange Hunter. Yeah, you're right. There are some Midrange Hunter decks that I've seen people climb all the way to rank 5 with. Like, basically, at the beginning of the season, that can be a very efficient... The games are over in, like, 5 minutes. Hey, Yvonne, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Hunter is good. Yeah, you don't need to craft cards, basically. Yeah. That's very, very true. Whoa. Our opponent does not like card draw. Actually, let's show our opponent how much. Oh, Hunter is good for climbing. Yeah, you don't need to craft. You climb till 5 using mid-range Hunter and Secret. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I think the deck is very reasonable. Hey, Pinnacle, welcome back. You're still at rank 10. Oh, man. You know what? We've been sitting right around this exact same rank that you left, that we all left off yesterday when we were having this discussion, Pinnacle. So, I totally feel you. It's, yeah, it's one of those things. It stinks when it happens. Really, really can stink when it happens. Do we want Twilight Drake? Twilight Drake gets hit pretty hard with... although this gets hit pretty hard as well. Oh, yes. Hello. So Deadly Shot, I think, on Twilight Drake is much worse for some reason. I don't know why in my mind I thought that. And now next turn we can go Raza. Heal it up, because this might survive if there's no removal. Oh, Seal, you're saying you do that last expansion. Right. I think I've heard of people. I haven't, like, actually seen a stream of it, but I have heard of people. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, Silencio. That's actually good. We'll do this attack, and then we will go with a silence here. Yeah, I have seen people this expansion still be able to climb reasonably well. Yeah, a lot of the times, I mean, if you have a reasonable deck, you can still be climbing. Yeah, it's slower or faster. Yeah, I totally agree. There's that kill command we're waiting for. Ooh, that's a very nice trade-off there from our opponent. Always Huffer. How do we not lose right now? That's a good way to not lose, everyone. That's probably the best top deck. But you will reach somewhere above rank 10. Basically, yeah, I think... Yeah, if you're able to be thinking through your turns a lot of times, I feel like rank 10 is a very safe goal. A lot of the time. Not always, but most times. Uh-oh. Well, that's a little bit more scary than I was hoping for. Let's do a swap. Let's play this big ol' minion. Oh, no! 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 We needed the healing potion.
Beware the shadow.
Oh. Sorry, everyone. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, no, wait, what the heck is going on? Has this ever happened? Has this happened to anyone else where games will complete and then it kicks you out of Hearthstone? Like, this has happened to me a few times now. Like, my Battle.net isn't updating or anything. Like, I don't know why. Oh, it has been happening? I don't know why. I feel like sometimes it happens pretty frequently. I know sometimes when I'm trying to do my, like, my quests offline and stuff, I really run into that problem. Oh, that's kind of... That's not fun to have that sort of game go down. Alright, let's get back into it. There was no need for that one to come down as the way it did. Silly, silly, silly. I was trying to... Yeah.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
Oh, Druid. Uh-oh.
The light shall bring victory.
Remember when Jade Druid was like the #1 matchup and you were always teching Skulking Geist? Yeah, I remember. Not necessarily the most fun, but we're not running Skulking Geist right now, so this could be interesting.
Is someone injured?
Happy feast.
Oh, happy Feast of Wintervale.
Feast of Wintervale.
Yeah, very happy indeed. I'm having a pretty good Wintervale so far. Made it to rank 10. Not bothered anymore. Do we continue to play minions? I think we will. Hey Zan, thank you very much. That's very, very kind to hear. Very kind of you to say. Thank you. Oh, greetings from Slovenia. Very nice. Welcome, welcome. Greetings back to you from Canada.
Right away.
We could be facing off against Big Jade or Big Druid or even Jade Druid that somehow missed their early games. So I'm expecting... Oh, okay. And they went for that ramp. Surprise, surprise. I'm joking. We're not surprised. We want a 5 cost. We want to deal... Uh-oh. Do we want to refill the board? Let's clear the board. And summon a 5/5.
Right away.
Obviously not great since we have a little bit of board presence right now. But maybe it's going to be okay for us at some point in the mid game here. Well, that looks like that mid game is going to be right now, everyone. We get to trade into this and get a 5/5 on board. That's a really interesting choice in my opinion. Oh, it stinks we can't do both of these, huh? We could double trade. No, no, no. We can't do anything that silly. We're not doing like 200 IQ plays right now. This is okay. This is going to be okay, I think. We'll keep the pressure on a little bit. We're going to get some dragon action going on right now, which is very good for us. If they completely whiff their turn, we're in great shape. That's not a complete whiff, but we can survive. Oh, there we go. That is a Shadow Reaper, if I've ever seen one. We will take that sort of dragon, and we will go face. And we're going to hang on to Twilight Drake and not play it, because we need to activate our Drac OP, and then we can do other things. Ultimate Infestation kind of hurts. Not going to lie. Not gonna lie, Ultimate Infestation is a good card. I don't know if anyone out there is familiar with it, but it's pretty strong. Secret Agents coming through. What do we want? Ooh, a Wrath is pretty nice right now. Let's get rid of this card. What a twist. Not really the one that we wanted to see, but that's okay. We could have taken the Jade and waited for next turn, but at the same time, I feel like this will work out. Our Alex is obviously not doing that much damage anymore. Ooh, interesting to see how our opponent wants to trade here. Ooh, oh, swipe is reasonable. Yeah, swipe lets him clear it out nicely. Jared, that was pretty funny. That's why my video gets pulled. Comments like Dragon Action if it's a PG stream. Maybe you're onto something. Let's clear the board first, then play a slightly large dragon. Maybe you're onto something, Jared. I need to be careful. I feel like I am pretty careful with the things I say when I'm recording, to be honest, but every once in a while. Oh, brutal. That's really good. Oh, why would you do that? What's the point in doing that? Can we really find Raza right now? Cause
Beware the shadow.
like we need dragons. We really need our Raza to activate here. Cause we're gonna be in big trouble if we don't soon. I mean, we could top deck Cabal Shadow Priest would be nice. Oh, please Shadow Priest to steal the Aya. Never mind, we're gonna lose anyways. Oh boy. I'm trying to think if there's a way for us to do 1 extra damage. 1 extra damage here. So that we can pop this and then Shadow Reaper, but I don't think there is, and that kind of stinks, because then our opponent's going to have a 9. A 4. Oh, come on, get out of here, bud. I think we can do this, then we ping afterwards, right? Ban hammer, please? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I mean, I think we've talked about this before, how, like, as much as that stuff is obviously super annoying to get spammed in chat and whatever, at the same point, like, I'm kind of honored that, like, the bots, like, even pick me up. You know what I mean? And, like, I'm pretty quick on, like, banning those stupid spammy bots anyways, so... Uh-oh. Ultimate Infestation at face. Is that lethal? No, not lethal. Not yet. Bots think I'm special. Yeah. So special. If we had 1 more mana, we could do this. We can go ahead and heal this way. Now we're only down 14, so we'll be at 6. I wonder if there's even a way we could... I wonder if even there's a way that we could pull this out. So far, that's horrible. Wild Growth is also looking pretty awful for us. That could just be another Jade Idol, and then we'll lose for sure. Oh, Twig of the World. Jades are really strong. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Jades are very strong. 5. Let's just start doing things. Wait. Can we do better things? Not really. This is 5. I think we can get a bunch in here. Oh, 1 mana off. 1 mana off from clearing this, eh? The Shadow Word Death does it there. Too bad.
No, your victory.
Oh boy. Okay, come on. We gotta get a good one in. We gotta find a good game here. How many months are there? Oh, left of Jades? There are 3 months and 2 weeks, roughly. Because the rotations are Rotations are every 4 months. There's 3 expansions per year, so it's every 4 months. And we're basically 2 months into Catacombs, which means, yeah. Basically 3 months, 2 weeks. Hey, Anastasia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. We will keep these early game cards, I guess. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's true. Draco P is going to be going as well, which is going to kind of stink, right? Oh. Please be a dragon. Thank you. Coining out a 1-1 is not good, but at least the 1-3 gives us a chance. Oh, none of these are great. We'll need something to fill out our curve, I think. Draco P is, yeah, losing Draco P is sad. And a lot of, I think, Dragon... Oh. Okay. I think a lot of Dragon Priest is going to suffer unless there's some sort of really excellent replacement. I don't know that we're going to make it to Shadow Reaper if we aren't able to... If we aren't able to really clean this up. Warlock is the new oppressive class, and they aren't losing anything. Jared, yeah, you know what? That's going to be very, very interesting, because Voidlord is going to be around for another 2 years, almost. Just slightly less than 2 years. But you're totally right. Warlock is going to remain very, very strong, and only look to add demons. So that could honestly be a problem in the long run, because every demon, if any new demon is strong... what is our opponent doing here? There's a lot of 1-1s. Hey, Patches! Get out of here. Duskbreaker. Oh, that's not Duskbreaker. What do we want? Consecration. Small time recruits? Or blessing? I'm guessing blessing. Always right. Surprise, surprise. So we have options now. We can obviously just go with the big old blessings and punch in here. Or we can... Oh, okay. We can lose this way as well, I guess. Oh, wow. This has been so much damage. Even Duskbreaker isn't going to save us now. Oh, wow. That was one of the least fun games. Yeah, Q-Block, yeah, it beats aggro, and then you're right, control, like Rin just destroys other control, literally destroys control decks. No pun at all going on there. You're totally right. It's it could be very, very interesting to see the new Warlock meta. And then you're right, because the thing is, like, it's not like a lot of times with control decks, you beat them by going aggro, right? But in this situation, you can't even go faster because Warlock has tons and tons of aggro. Or, like, anti-aggro tools, I should say. Lots and lots of AoE to deal with. I won't be running Duskbreaker with I mean... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, speaking of the Warlock meta, I might still run with Duskbreaker. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a new expansion, though, when rotation happens. So if Priest or neutral dragons get some other cool mid-range style of dragon, it could be very, very reasonable to still be running the Dragon Priest archetype, even if it will look very, very different, though, without having Draco P, because Draco P is just a massive body, and then it's also massive value. Hey, the super, you don't have Kazakus? Well, if you're short on resources, I would say don't worry about Kazakus anymore. You know, yeah, if you're on a budget, Kazakus is not the #1 card to be looking to craft. Because it's going to rotate soon. Like we were saying, just like 3.5 months, basically. So that's not something to really worry about. Definitely, we can be looking for other decks. You know what? Wait, Super, you were the one who was asking about budget style decks. Before I leave, we'll take a quick look at budget style.
Many possibilities.
Yeah, and even Netherspite's going to be going. $17 a legendary? No way. Can't be that expensive, is it? Wait, is that the math? Because like you're guaranteed one legendary every X number of packs? I never thought of it that way. Also never thought of like being this slow when you're playing a really, really strong deck. That's what the card packs average out to. That's crazy. I didn't know it was that expensive. Ooh, Duskbreaker. No. Do we even want Duskbreaker? Sure, we'll take it. Maybe Alex would have been better. Maybe Alex would have been better, and I kind of regret that choice right now. But at the same time, we'll live and learn. This is the learning part. And also, I guess, living. We're also all alive, so yes. Living and learning. Yeah, it's once in every 20 packs, yeah. And how much you're depressed, how much you spend on the game? I don't know, but if you enjoy it, there's no reason. There's no reason to be, like, worried about it, right? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it's 1 in every 30 or 1 in 40, I think. Or unless they change the pity timer now. But also, I don't think there's any reason to, like, worry about how much you spend on it if you enjoy it, right? Like, I know people used to, like I played WoW back in the day. We've talked about my WoW stuff before on stream. But, like, I used to play in Vanilla and Burning Crusade, and people would be like, oh, you spend money on, like, a monthly subscription, but it's like, that was my game, right? And, like, I enjoyed it so much, I didn't care that I was spending money every month on, like, on that. And the same thing with Hearthstone. Like, at this point, I don't mind spending the $50 to make sure I get more cards every single expansion. Our opponent's going to rope every turn, that's fine. And we'll just go back to them. Yeah, we all buy video game. Yeah, exactly. We all buy lots of stuff. And, like, if it's, yeah, it's making you happy and, like, everyone needs some sort of entertainment in their life. So there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, we've talked about your dust addiction on stream. Yeah, I think we have, actually, haven't we? We can draw another card. Oh, that's a good one to play next turn. I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. What happened with picking Temporis every time you can after you hit rank 10? Oh, Ivan, you're right, Ivan. And lots of other stuff, just saying. Yeah, there's lots of other stuff as well. I agree with that statement. Wholeheartedly. You're right. We did talk about picking Temporis a little bit. I don't know what to say. I'll look into it. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we should pick Temporis a few times, just to have fun with it. Although I think going up against Q-Block, especially if our opponent's going as slow as they are, that might be a very, very bad decision. If they're trying to, like, plan out all of their turns in their massive combo. Bad Fujo, yeah. Yeah, maybe a little here. Okay, you're right. You're right. Especially, okay, so here, okay, this will be the deal for now. I'll choose Temporis. Unless, like, if I'm pushing at, like, rank 6 or something like that. Fujo the Promise Breaker. If I'm pushing at, like, rank 6 or something, then I'm not going to do it. But for right now, oh, where's the silence when you need it? Do we have, like, a couple fireballs in our deck right now just to win? Yeah, like, if we start pushing and we're, like, rank 7 or, like, getting to rank 6 or something, I won't pick Temporis. But while I'm still having fun here, okay, we will. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Do I think Elemental Shaman, is it a good deck? I don't think so, imbalanced. I don't think it's a good deck. I haven't seen enough from it to... Yeah, it's probably fun. But I don't think necessarily that it's going to be that strong. Oh, we really need to steal that right now. Mind if I roll need? Go ahead and roll need, buddy. When the vanilla servers go live, I'll be rolling need on everything. I'm not sure that Elemental Shaman right now is strong. It's definitely fun, yeah, like Tanner says. I don't know. I haven't tested it a lot myself, and I haven't seen a lot of super strong results. I know I played Elemental Shaman a lot when the Ungoro expansion came out. I got to rank 5 within a couple weeks, and it was super fun. But top deck Cabal Shadow Priest. That's not a Cabal Shadow Priest at all. Is this a Cabal Shadow Priest? Hey! That's a Cabal Shadow Priest, everyone. That's a pretty good turn. For fun, it's good, yeah. No. I think it can probably still pick up wins, and maybe if it's running an elemental package with, let's say with Bloodlust, it could still probably find some wins. But I'm just not sure right now that it's super strong. Pre-recorded. Oh, there we go. If this was pre-recorded, I wouldn't be throwing out another Void Lord here. How do we do this? This is horrible. I know, maybe, yeah, we could prove it wasn't pre-recorded if I put a shoe on my head, right? That's the classic streaming thing, right? Shoe on head. There is no shoe to put on my head now. We can clear the whole board with Duskbreaker, but that kind of stinks. Five. And we clear the whole board. But actually, we have more of a board here. Let's heal... no. Let's heal this up, so we're not weak to Defile. And then we'll play this out as well. That's exactly what a pre-recorded person would say. That's awesome. Acolyte first. Tanner, yeah, maybe. But at the same time, I kind of want Acolyte out now so it can maybe get 2. If I played it before, it would have just been a cycle. This way, if our opponent plays anything small, we get the extra draw. Not that it may or may not matter. Put a camera on? I know. We've discussed the camera. It'll happen at some point, but I don't know when. I don't know when. I feel like if I have the camera looking at me, then I might actually get like, double? Oh. You see how smooth that card just came down? That was crazy. I was gonna say double Hellfire. That could be pretty bad for us. And obviously with Hellfire, we still only got 1 draw. So, so maybe, yeah, the Acolyte thing didn't matter that much. We could still really go for finding Raza, I think. Raza's a pretty good card. Please? Please, Raza into Shadow Reaper? Hey, double Hellfire, just like we predicted. Hey, Drac OP, just like we predicted. Ooh, Siphon Soul's excellent card, isn't it? That's actually pretty good to know. Our opponent is going to be able to Twisting Nether. Hey, Marcel, welcome. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, our opponent is taking their sweet time, which they're allowed to. And our opponent taking their time for their turns, I mean, it gives us enough time to think through the game. So we don't need to wait that long on our turns. Uh-oh. Here comes the combo. Here it comes. Please. What are you doing? Where's your healing coming now? Did we just win? What the heck? I think our opponent's doing crazy stuff. Our opponent's going a little silly there. Not realizing that we do have a little burst in this deck. Ooh, Dragon Highlander Priest. Dragon Highlander Priest. I think I am done for the stream. I do kind of want to look at this right now. In terms of budget, for secret. You know what? We can talk about budget here. I think I think this deck list. Let's copy that. Someone was asking about budget secret mage. Oh boy, is that gonna like? I can't paste that whole thing into chat, can I? There we go. That deck list. Oh my goodness. Meet girls, get out of here. So that deck list, someone was asking, I don't know if they're still around, about a budget. For this deck list, all you have to do is remove Medivh, remove Aluneth, and then I think the rest of these, I mean, it's all rares and class card. Oh, and the Primordial Glyph is also kind of tough. Oh no, now you all want to meet well, you know what? This is my recommendation. This is my parting words of wisdom. I would say, let's not meet girls through those types of websites. That's my wisdom for the day. Don't meet girls from those websites. That's what I would say. Yeah, so the super, I mean, these are all basically rares and commons. Aluneth is not needed. Wise words. Wise words indeed. And Medivh is also not needed. I think both of these cards are very, very strong, but absolutely not needed in the deck. It'll be stronger with them, but without them, I think it's still viable. And then Primordial Glyph, if you want to play Mage, Primordial Glyph is probably a reasonable craft at some point. It's Journey to Un'Goro, so we have it for another year. So you might want to, like, the super, if you want to play a lot of Mage, Primordial Glyph will probably fit into most decks for at least, like, another 15 months, let's say. And you can still, yeah, we can totally still get wins without, like, these two legendaries. Okay, the super, I think that's, honestly, I think that's probably the best recommendation I can make. Yeah. These two legendaries can get replaced with other either burn or tempo-based cards. You could even put in one Cabal Lackey. Where is it? It's a 1-drop card, right? Like this one, you can throw in one Cabal Lackey to help with more secrets. And then I'm trying to think, like, what else would we want? I mean, maybe Shimmering Tempest. Maybe it's not enough tempo, though. It's kind of slow. And then you can also mix up some of the secrets. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe a Polymorph for tempo to get through some of the really big taunts to help you push for your final lethal. Okay, the super, so that's kind of my recommendation for sort of that sort of, you know, the simple changes you can make from that list and still be relatively strong. Oh, and then without Pyros as well. Yeah, without the Pyro as well. You're right. I forgot that I added that. When everyone used to run them back then? Yeah. The longest Primordial Glyph cycle? Oh, I've only seen like 2, maybe a 3. I'm not even sure if I've ever seen a 3, to be honest with you. Okay, everyone. That is going to be it for me. Want to thank you all for hanging out. Hope you all had at least a reasonable time. And we can all take away those wise life lessons of not meeting girls on those bots that spam the chat every once in a while. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. I won't be back tomorrow on YouTube or anywhere else. At the end of the week, I might go to Twitch. I do sometimes stream over at twitch.tv/Vujocevic. I don't know. I might just come back here because it's easier to, like, hang out with everyone. And sometimes that's more fun. But I'll post on one of the videos or something. The thing is, there are filters, though. I don't know how those bots get through. I really, really don't know. Okay, that's going to be it. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Have a happy holidays. Stay safe. And I'll hope to see you soon. Take care.